from the video on the doorstep to now we know about the search outside of Eddie Guthridge's home. What do you think?
Okay, there's so many things you can pull from that video, frame by frame by frame. If you don't include the ballistics very carefully. First of all, the jacket. I think this jacket, which is painted with horizontal stripe on it, where you should wear it to the American logo. Looks like it's police. I found one that looks exactly like it on eBay. It's American. However, somebody wears that. After this crime, that's their everyday jacket. Shoes have dark soles. I mean, there's so much going on here. With Jackson Responsibility trying to figure out exactly what that is, but I have to tell you what I see. I spent some time going through frame by frame. There's this right hand here at the top of his jeans pockets in that video. I see the top of the cell phone peeking out of his jacket pocket. The zipper is unzipped, and here I see a cell phone. That changes everything. If he had his cell phone and it was on, the digital pins off cell towers at specific time really helped narrow it down to what numbers they could be looking for. Also, they seem to be the work of a tradesman who might work in the area. Either way, he could do the house pretty well. Worked there in some capacity, but there's a level of comfort even though he's confident, not a professional, but he's also not in.
The gloves seem to me something that would allow law enforcement to narrow down people would, if not have access to that glove, use that glove on a regular basis. Have that type of glove occur to them as an option. Because I don't know what that is, that particular glove. I think you use the word media grade. I don't know if they are media grade, but that would seem to be just making the feature something. Phone. I've always been under the understanding, and I could be wrong about this, but even if your phone is off, as the ability to register, the ability to hang onto a cell tower, you're never truly private. So if you're right, and we don't know, but if you're right that it's a cell phone, it will be a little private. You don't already have a suspect.
Well, except that everyone's phones are pinging off that, right? So they have to start looking at the phone numbers that pinged off the nearby cell towers in that specific time frames. 43 minutes that we've isolated, and then you're going to see that those numbers are actually from people who live around there and have reason to be around there, and start narrowing it down to the numbers that don't seem to belong. I mean, unless this is a neighbor or somebody who's fine, they're going to narrow it down very quickly the phones that were being off the cell towers in that time.
I keep returning to this, Dr. Jordan J. House. I keep returning to this. I think the eyebrows are a very distinctive feature. I don't know a lot of thin eyebrows, perhaps manicured eyebrows. I think it's more common in certain cultures than it is in other cultures. And I think that would help law enforcement. You get to narrow down who, in your own private life, they're asking people to see this and know someone that might remind them of. I think that's something you have to be wanting to.
Absolutely. These are all less to identify.
Yeah.
And I think that part of what you're seeing right now, haven't seen the houses in that neighborhood by house. Now that they have still, they can show the neighbors that may look like they're shaking. That maybe look like the guy that cuts your grass. It may look like someone that services your neighbor. Right? This is why they're probably going door to door right now. They're showing these images. And even though you can't see the face, you can see the body shape. And I can guarantee you, I personally do not believe these pictures just came out today. I believe that the FBI has had access to these images, and they've been analyzing images for at least a year. Pulling back data, I guarantee you they know this will spike, this weight, and facial dynamics, biometrics.
Taylor, third, Dr. Thank you for everything. Well, that's your day. Thank you for doing it. Breaking up. And if you have any information, call 1-800-CALL. Yeah, exactly.
Water that Greg got found at 5 o'clock in New York City, and this is the map.
Jacob Benny. Good boy. Good boy. You ate today?
a nest camera on the early morning of Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. The person appears to be armed with a gun around their waist and carrying a full backpack. So Nancy is right outside of the home in Tucson, Arizona, with this development. I can actually.
Stay right there.
That activity is happening right now in Annie Guthrie's home. We have our troops out there because the sheriff's department and FBI have shown up and are walking the Annie Guthrie neighborhood. That's about a 10-minute drive from where I'm standing. And our team there tells us they are going house to house on Annie Street. 3 detectives spent time in the backyard of the home that is 2 doors down from Annie Guthrie. We also noted we were searching sources watch there. As I said, she lives about right from where we're at. Remember the terrible news of where Nancy Bluebird, her dinner, the night before disappeared. Her son-in-law often filmed right from that night. The activity at Annie's house comes as the FBI released multiple images and videos from the next town that was leaving for Nancy's front door in the early morning hours of Sunday. At 1:47 a.m. last Sunday morning, the sheriff says Nancy Guthrie's door count disconnected, and then at 2:12, a person is detected. That is what we are seeing here, according to the FBI. Now, the company in which these images were released by the FBI was impacted by the fact that the Guthrie family told them that they did not recognize the person in these photos and videos, and seeing that that is important. At this point, the Phoenix County Sheriff's Department is saying that they will still not hold press conferences or shoot on the sheriff until there is a major development. All right, Lisa, can I ask you a quick question? And there's a lot of new information that people are trying to understand this. How long has this video or photograph been available to law enforcement? Do we know that? We don't know how long it's been since they actually been able to see these images, because we never heard that investigation that this town was damaged, that they were experiencing that prescription to the service associate have been captured, so that in the system, and the company, the next company worked with the FBI to be able to go into the servers, down into that data and around it. We don't know at what place the software or when the like we realized that the company
Hey, Brenda. How you doing, Brenda?
Thank you so much. And like this morning, like I know there was a couple of leads, but then this afternoon we looked at this, so maybe there's hope that they could find this person and find and see how. I mean, a little bit of a conversation or all like everything with that and we were just after a while we did that's just completed. And the other word that just because we were not doing anything doesn't mean that I'm kind of like there's a lot of people around to information. And this is just another form. You can follow and talk very easily. And we heard that many people from the world breaking the second term. It's not about that professional life. But I do believe that I told you guys with all of your person that I like that I'm sure you didn't make it out online. Know about our real home and then at the end of it. I remember being at a birthday and seeing a guy down the way.
Yeah, I'm hanging in there, Brenda. Thank you for asking. How's that little angel doing, Brenda?
there was an FBI involved because they're the ones that know how to do all this stuff very well. They see a local six fund. Oh, yeah, the FBI is for help. But that's not all clearly on this at that one. And then there's six levels of the local six fund. So without the technical expertise of some of the FBI, this is stuff I'm not.
So we get to the professionals class. But not really determined. He was switching fingers. Maybe he's just familiar now, but doesn't look like success.
Well, we got kind of a light crew on tonight. Justin's not home yet, I'm sure. I don't know where David is or where Mark is or Joe. Yeah, I got that one ship today as you commented on, Brenda. It turned out fairly well. Because it hasn't been overly sunny, but it was brighter earlier. Right now it's getting dark and dingy. I know, I think TJ's working the late shift. He said he had to go in at noon. Said it'd be noon to 8, I think.
So it's really thankful for that. To what you said, and so I thought you was well, I said that the CC places for the literally professional opportunity work because it's a swap. So I read that out because what was this is that was supposed to be mass. So that's maybe the good thing, but this is like easier for a lot. Maybe they just be more parent. And answer through and stuff out.
Hey, USA.
This is his sketch of the subject. I came up with right here. See anybody like this in your neighborhood? Call the neighborhood raise. Or maybe it was a street, you don't know. Let's just clear. Because we don't show our trust as a measure for
I like to keep track of all my friends and all my people that support me. That's the only reason I was asking. Cause you never know, when you get to be a certain age, people drop in, drop out. There are no ships out there anywhere. The Niagara that I did earlier is just entering the Detroit River and it's headed for Detroit, so. And the Algoberta is headed from Milwaukee. It's doing 11.6 knots and it's up near Croswell, up on Lake Huron, headed north. Headed for Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This is incredible. I some light showing this vegetation that I saw apparently great for the last few days. This is a creator deal, and we show how important it was to have you guys alcohol for this. He was really technology that we were able to get into the video, but I need to wait to see. So, only should have, which is that we weren't all in this system. But now you have this. This is giving incredible value for one which is all about.
Okay, let's see if there's anybody else here who has questions for Ray. I mean, everybody's thinking about this conversation that we just had earlier about other cases. So for a minute, I was thinking about they don't want obviously these commissioners will live there for the point by time. And I was wondering if before my career, if she could air black resources here, there's such an abundance. And so we should have that. The access and page should make different to many cases we were
Yeah, Brenda, the only two ships, the two that I mentioned, the Algoma Niagara is just entering the Detroit River from Lake St. Clair, heading for Detroit. And the other one that went up earlier, the Algoberta, which is a tanker left Sarnia about an hour ago or two, and it is up almost to Croswell in Lake Huron, headed for. It's going to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Other than that, Brenda, there isn't hardly any ships anywhere. Yeah, I looked all over. You know, you go to ship, marinetraffic.com is a free app, and you can pull up. It starts you out, I think, over in Europe, and you just move back to get to the Great Lakes, and you zoom in, and you can see all the ships and where they are. And it even tells you like where they're moored, where they are. When was the last time you saw them? That's a nice little app. Marinetraffic.com for all of you people.
Is it possible that it's not? Captain Joe. Hello, Joe.
What's up, Paul? I'm still editing.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm about 2/3 finished.
Wow.
I was doing the what you call it, the posters. I realized I was doing them on the wrong poster.
Oh,
I had the wrong back on it. So I had to go back, about three of them, go back on those. Got those up. Hey, Brenda, only you, just Brenda? Just
yep.
Brenda?
Brenda's here.
That's it. Just Brenda.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll
You
be
and
popping in a
Brenda.
minute. It'll be popping in a minute. I'm into the sophomores. I got just the juniors and the seniors. And I don't have that many sophomores. Not many juniors either. Got my lights fixed in the kitchen.
Oh, did you? They came out and fixed them?
They came out and when he put them in, they didn't work. So he said he thinks it's the ballast. He went and got the equipment to change the ballast. Checked the ballast and the front ballast was working. The back ballast wasn't working. He said, okay. They didn't put the outside ballast in. They just used the front ballast. The back ballast was dead. So he said, so what they did is they only dropped you down to 2 lights instead of 4 because it must have been cost effective for him. So he took the 2 bulbs out, put the new bulbs in, and it came on as brighter than it's been in years.
Wow.
And
So
that's
you're
too
still
bright.
not using all 4 sockets then?
No, just 2, and it's so bright now. Now I can see all the places I got to clean. I can see all the stuff on the stainless steel that now I got to go in there with the stainless steel shit and clean everything.
Gotta go clean it up, huh?
I see handprints and stuff that aggravating the hell out of me now. And the hard part is just getting these things lined up, you know. Get them lined up to putting the new people on, making sure they look good. Don't want to deal with any parents.
Yeah, I'm sure that is an issue.
It's an issue sometimes. Tell you what, they got a lot of redheads in the school.
Really?
I'm about my 10th redhead between guys and girls.
It's still chilly here. It's not as cold as it was, but it's you said it's kind of warm there, right?
76.
38 degrees here. So that's a real warm up from 0, you know?
Well, you ought to move. Yeah. Okay, this is not Crenshaw. This is Grinshaw. G-R. No, it can't be. Ain't no, it's got to be a C. Can't be no C-R-R-E. It's Gresham. Greshaw, G-R-E. I'm a Gresham, actually. Gresham. You can't
Gresham.
tell us you can't tell us the freaking G because she's running the bottom line along my. No, that's a C she's putting in there. That's got to be a G. Gresham. Yeah, I'm gonna put a G. You can always tell me, no, that's not it.
Well, don't you have a roster that you can pull up?
Nope. Because the coach don't have a roster.
Sounds like they need some serious organization.
You know, he's got 110 kids, and he might have a roster, but he don't print one out. You know, he's got one probably to use. I really need to start telling him, give me a roster so I can double check the names. I can figure them out that way.
Yeah.
You know. I guarantee this is Gresham. The more I look at it, that's what it is. Because she's got the little deal coming back. But she's running right down my freaking line on the block line on the paper, and he's coming back. And she's new, she wasn't there last year. So but that's a different thing. And then they're coming back in the next couple of days to fix my ice machine again. Cause I showed him, I said, we got a problem with my ice machine. It's starting to pour extra water out again. And I said, you see where it's frozen up here? And I showed him. And I said, look at all the teeth missing. Because when it's coming around, it's trying to break it loose and the teeth are breaking off.
Wow.
He said, I'll get you another one. He said, yeah, we might have to just change, might have to put a new one in. It's just, it could be a bad one. I said, well, it's brand new. It's only like 3 months old. He said, it's only $80. We'll get another one. He said, it'll be a couple of days. Only way I can get ice now, you gotta take the freaking thing out. Hey, Randy, take the thing out, put it on the side and hit it with a hammer.
Here comes Justin.
Oh, don't let him in. He's late.
What's up?
Hey, Justin, how's it going?
What's up, Brenda
Randy.
and Randy? Randy.
Brenda, Randy. Yep. Brenda, Randy, and Joe.
We're not allowed to send a list of names for the kids to write on the Valentine's Day card.
What?
Yeah,
They
I
can't
guess
give
they
a
don't
list of
want.
names in the class?
No, because they don't want somebody to get butthurt if they don't get a Valentine's Day card from somebody. Because
Oh,
you have
that's
to provide
bullshit.
cards for everybody now. It can't just be specific kids.
Well, see, Joe just had a name that they wrote it in kind of scribbly, and he was trying to figure out what the hell the name is, and he'd like to be able to trace it to the roster and make sure he got the name right.
See,
Because
back
otherwise,
in the
that's how he
day-
do it.
Back in the day, everybody gave Valentine's Day cards, but you'd give like, the kids you liked, you usually gave them a little bit better card, maybe a better sucker.
B-Rad, how's it going?
Hey, be red, printing fool.
Here comes Mr. Ed.
What's up,
Oh.
Brad?
I got it finished, by the way. Look, Ed. Super Bowl champs. Look,
look at the
Are
size
you
of
a
that cake.
Seahawks fan?
no, I hate
Then
them.
why the hell did you make that?
Not just messing with it.
They
I'm
should
gonna
make
have
it.
it so Lance gonna say, you gonna send it to me? No.
You should send it to Lance.
He's gonna
No,
say,
matter of fact, he can buy his own damn printer and print it. Tell him that.
yeah, you buy your own burner or $50.
Send him the
Oh.
P1S or send him the P1P link.
You know what I tell
from
him?
Best Buy.
$50, man. $50. I even throw an earring.
Mad
Fred,
Prop
this
says that they're supposed to put on Valentine's cards. You're supposed to just put on there to my friend. And
Did you tell him?
Then you hand it
Go
to
get your what you call it? Rubber stamp. It got a finger on it and say, "Here, bitch."
Ed,
No,
That's the one for
everybody.
the teacher. That's the one for
Ed,
the
what did
teacher.
you think of that?
Wow, that's cool.
I know why they're doing it because they don't want kids to feel left out if they don't get one. Well, that's part of fucking
Yeah,
life.
nice.
Let them
Ain't that
learn the
nice?
hard way.
Oh wow. Come on, bro. They're only 5 years old. Come on.
I don't give a shit. That's how you learn though. You grow up in school
Yes, please.
getting told
Sorry.
everything's hunky dory and everything's always going to be given to you. That's the way they're going to be when they're
I agree.
Yeah, but they're 5-year-olds. Come on.
It's like participation trophies are bullshit. Shouldn't get a
They'll be sitting
participation
there.
trophy.
Hey,
If
hey,
you
Justin.
aren't a good player, you don't get a fucking trophy.
Yep. Hey, Justin, they'll be sitting there, and the girl will walk right by and put the card on the next desk, and the kid will say, "It's a hard
Look.
knock life for me."
I'm totally for first, second, and even as far as third place trophies. Anything past that is stupid.
Wow. You would be a hard coach. I wouldn't want to play it for you.
I don't want a third place trophy or second place trophy.
I'm
Because
saying
that's
I'll
all
go
it is,
as
the first
far
and
as-
second loser.
Like I said, I'll go as far as giving third place up to third place, but anything past that is stupid.
No, it's a memory, bro. It's not. You guys down there in your sports.
You
side,
can
I know.
remember how shitty of a player you
Yeah.
were. Maybe
You
you'll do
just-
better.
If you come in second, you're the first place loser. That's what it is.
Fox,
shit.
Fox News is reporting that 2 SWAT trucks filled with SWAT members with their shields and everything departed the police department down there.
Where?
They just deployed.
Just deployed.
Where are you
They
talking
got
about?
pictures,
In Tucson.
that woman that's missing, they got video camera footage of somebody.
Yeah.
Now
Oh
they
yeah,
had
but you
some-
can't see shit though. The guy had like boxing gloves and shit on. Did you
Yeah,
see
but
the
now
pictures?
now they've got
They've
other
enhanced
pictures
it.
coming in from around the area, and they were talking to somebody, and they're looking at somebody else's video, and it's just deployed SWAT members to someplace.
Yeah, I'm saying, but you couldn't see anything from the video because the guy had like these boxing glove things on, a big old jacket, and a fucking ski mask. The only thing you could see was his eyes.
Come on.
But if somebody recognizes the clothes, that's where they probably happen. Somebody probably recognizes that fucking the gloves or something he was using.
Well, shoot, the ski mask he had and the way he carries the gun is so conspicuous.
That lady is dead, I'm telling you.
Well, I know.
No way in hell she's alive.
No
Guy's
way.
name is Mario.
Mario Kart.
He don't look like a Mario.
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 Usually I'm finished these things by now, but I've been taking my freaking time again. I did that last year, and it took so much time on them. Mia Celestine. Yeah, this is what I've got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, look, it looks
7,
like he's got fucking like a boxing glove
8,
on one
9,
hand,
10,
a regular glove on the other.
11.
Oh yeah.
Got
You can't
23
see
to
his
go.
face.
See, that's a boxing glove right there. At least it looks like it.
Yeah, it does.
Or it's just a big thick glove like that, but it kind of looked like a boxing glove at first. But I bet you somebody recognized those ugly ass gloves. They were like,
Or,
"Oh, I know who
or
that
his
is."
eyes.
What the fuck is he holding?
Plant. He got a plant to kind of dirty up the picture.
Oh,
You
what
know?
a jackass.
And they said in his mouth, what did he have? He's probably holding a little flashlight in his mouth.
Yeah, see, all you can really see is his mouth and his eyes. That's it. There ain't really a whole lot to go off of, but somebody might recognize the jacket or the pants or the gloves.
Well, with that arch behind him, they can estimate pretty good his height and weight.
Right, but I'm saying somebody's going to have to recognize something he's wearing for them to try to get an ID, like like this particular backpack or the gloves,
Mark White.
because obviously he didn't leave any fingerprints if he was wearing gloves like that.
Good
Hey,
evening,
Paul.
Mark.
Joe, Justin,
Brad said participation trophy is
Dominic.
appropriate, maybe up to 5 years old. But I mean, kids really aren't playing sports that young anyway. I mean, most peewee and all that is usually what starts around, I think, what, about 7 or 8?
Yeah.
Most cities leagues, at least.
Yep.
I don't think they even really play that young.
Another redhead. God darn it.
Yeah, I know. You
What?
think he would have just took a can of spray paint with him, Brad, right? It's like, here, let me grab this plant and shake a bunch of pollen on the camera lens.
Good
Fucking
evening,
idiot.
Mark.
hey Ed.
I mean, at least bring some tape or some spray paint. Jesus.
Why is that?
Yeah,
one
that's
there?
true too. Yeah,
like a
by
lemon?
the way they walk, definitely, Randy. Especially if they got a very distinct walk, like if they have a certain type of limp or something like that. Yeah, sometimes, but they didn't release any video, I don't think, did they? Wasn't it
Yeah,
just
they
still
did. They got
pictures?
video of him walking around too.
They got video.
Okay.
Those
Alls I
pictures were
saw
pulled
was,
from the video.
well, I know that, but alls I saw was the still pictures. I didn't know if they, yeah, and who knows that if the person that was requesting cryptocurrency, that could have just been a scammer trying to get in
Well,
on
that's
it.
what they're betting it is.
Yeah.
It was a red herring.
But still, I wouldn't want to be that person that made that fake ass call though, because he's still facing charges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they find him, his ass is grass.
You do any longer.
Oh, I guarantee it too, Randy. What's
Logan,
up,
what's
Logan?
up?
Yeah, she's not alive. I hate to say it, but that's the honest truth.
No, she still is, man.
I would be. I mean, I would hope she is, but I mean, if you just look at past history on cases like this, she's probably not, unfortunately.
And what they say, 95% of the cases is similar to this. That within the first 24 hours, the person is dead.
Well, like I said too, and if that ransom wasn't legit, who's to say that person was even trying to do that to begin with? They just took her and killed her.
Yeah.
And then somebody was like, you know what? They're not finding anybody. They're not finding any. They don't know who any suspects are. They don't know where the lady's at. So why don't we call in and say we want a ransom? You know, did they leave any kind of ransom note or anything behind?
Well, they supposedly sent some ransom notes to the local news media.
Yeah, like I said, who knows if that was from the actual person that got her? Neither.
Don't know.
Yeah.
That person could have just had the intent to kill her, or it could have been politically motivated. It could have just been he was obsessed with her daughter. I mean, there's a lot of weird shit people do in
There's
situations
some
like
weird
that.
shit out there. Think if you
Dumber
I mean,
than
he
a
could
box
have
of rocks.
he could have literally had an obsession with her daughter. Had some kind of sexual obsession or something.
well, it's a big girl here, boy. God darn.
And kidnap the mother?
Well, maybe he thought she was there with the mom,
Oh,
and then decided to grab the mom the last
Oh,
second
here we
because that
go.
was all he could get. Who knows?
He'll
Here we
know
go.
everything. He'll know everything.
It's really hard to tell.
there you go.
I'm just guessing here. I mean, there's a million different scenarios that it could be.
Maybe you guys seen this?
The Birdman would know.
The FBI released images of the
Yeah, I
suspected
just showed him
kidnapper.
like 2 minutes ago. Where were you at?
Not sure how you're going to recognize from that, are you? You?
Oh no, you can. There's some people that can, man. The way he stands, the way he walks, the way he's acting.
Well,
Yeah.
like I
We're
said,
looking-
from
way
the,
We're
he
looking for
walks.
someone that has a light shining out of his throat.
Two ends.
Well, they said he
Well-
had a small flashlight in his mouth.
it is like Randy said too. His mannerism of how he walks could be the way somebody identified him, or it could have been a piece of article of clothing he was wearing, like those really unique gloves he had on that were real thick.
Mhm.
I mean, how many people around there probably had those same exact gloves?
That's the way
Or
he walks.
it could be from the backpack, the particular jacket they were wearing.
Well, the other thing I can't understand, maybe they did that on purpose. It's black and white images. Why isn't
No,
it
that
color?
was
Why
that was
isn't it
night.
color?
Night vision.
Because it was at
nighttime,
night,
night
so
vision.
it was in night vision. That's what all cameras do at nighttime.
Nah, mine still give you color. Might be
No,
dark.
Yeah, they'll
give you limited color, but
If your lights are on, your porch lights are on. If it has light, then yeah, you'll get some color at
Yeah.
night. But if it's pitch black, you're not going to get any color.
you get limited color.
Color.
Yeah, if you got your whole yard lit up really brightly, like
Good evening,
daytime,
JD.
yeah, you're going to get
Yeah, you're going to get full color. But
You'll
if
get
you
a lot
got
better picture. But
Speaking of lit up, Captain Joe got his bathroom light or kitchen light.
Kitchen
fixed
lights. Kitchen
today.
lights.
you got it
Yeah, they
fixed.
finally fixed it. Yeah, they came
They
in
give
and
you
they
an extra
actually.
bulb?
No, they actually one of the ballasts is out. There's 4 bulbs up there, right? But one of the ballasts is out, but they only had 2 bulbs in it. I didn't realize that. And so they put the 2 bulbs in on the outside and it didn't come on. So he checked it out and found out that the one ballast worked, the other ballast was cut off.
So
All
they
right, so they
fix it?
only used 2 bulbs instead of using 4 bulbs. So I guess to save, right? But he put LEDs in there, and those suckers is bright up. I put like this. Got me pissed off now because I turned on the lights, looked around, and I seen all the shit I gotta wipe down.
Oh, they got LED bulbs for those now?
Yeah, and I
Oh,
looked
cool.
around and I see all the fingerprints and all the stainless steel and all the shit I never saw before. That means I gotta go in there and clean the bitch.
Well, get on with it because in a couple of days, them LED bulbs will just dim down and go to natural light.
My mom was a clean
First
freak.
few
and
days,
I
they're
looked at that and I said, "You got to be kidding me."
Joe been in there dropping shit, spilling stuff. Couldn't see where he was going.
No, I saw marks on the stainless steel refrigerator, and I wipe it down. I thought it was clean. I seen all kind of handprints. Probably been there 10 years. Probably my son's.
Joe's dogs have been walking around with sunglasses on.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
turn on
dude.
the lights now. They run out the room.
LED bulbs make a huge difference in the amount of light you.
They
Oh,
do,
yeah.
but they do naturally dull down after a couple of days to get to a standard.
Yeah, but they're still way brighter than an incandescent bulb. Like I
Yeah.
put it when I put a LED in our bedroom and in the hallway, it was night and day difference, literally.
Then they're coming out in a couple of days and replacing that ice maker again. He looked at it and he says, "Yeah, that thing's sending too much water in there
The
because
only
it's
thing-
starting to spill over and freeze and everything again."
The only thing bad about LED bulbs though is if you're sensitive to blue light, they will give you headaches.
They can also cause seizures when they go into flicker mode.
They're not blue; they're white.
Blue light is
I'm
not.
playing. Y'all can't
No,
get
we're not
sarcasm.
playing.
That's right. Y'all are
No.
Brits. Y'all don't understand that.
No, you can't say that. Fuck off.
Yeah. Just a little
Say
touch of-
what?
To be honest, the person that should be most intelligent on light bulbs is Paul. He lives where Edison stole the idea from.
Yeah.
Edison invented the light bulb.
No, he didn't. He stole it. There are other people working on it. He invented the current light bulb, but not the light bulb.
He's just
He
patenting it
even
faster than
invented
y'all.
the incandescent light bulb.
Exactly.
Holy shit, Randy, you drink a lot of milk. You better get a cow.
Oh, dude, my kids will go through just as much milk, dude. I could buy 3 gallons and they'd be gone in like 2-3 days.
So you ready for the update on Laura?
Don't tell me you hit another.
She was seemed
No.
to be fine earlier. She was messaging me AI photos of my logo.
Yeah,
How is she doing, David?
she's fine. She had, as I said, she gained an infection from the all the crying she was doing.
Mhm.
And it's obviously caused the infection to come out a bit quicker, and yeah, but she's all good.
That's good. That's good.
Usually it happens when your finger goes through the toilet paper and you get poo on your finger.
What?
What?
And no
Never had
change
that
that
happen?
now. I'm glad I got a bidet. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
What toilet paper are you guys using?
Dude, you use that cheap ass gas station toilet paper, your finger will go right through it.
Well, we don't use cheap ass gas station toilet paper. We use deluxe quilted 3-ply toilet paper.
Yeah.
Sometimes four ply.
Oh, blah,
Nothing touches his booty less
Same
than
girl.
16 ply.
blah.
It's like a
Why
towel.
I have this name on this girl?
Feels like
This
a
ain't the
quilted
same
towel
girl.
going on your ass.
Who the fucking-
I don't know. 16 ply would probably be like the thickness of Sarah's hand smacking you.
Yeah.
Whack.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Uh-oh.
Anywhere you go, it's not home. The toilet paper sucks.
It's 2 different girls.
You get that
Oh,
Georgia
great.
Pacific toilet paper in the bathrooms.
Oh, shit.
Well, the worst ones is at Tim Hortons, bro. Or no, down there, but here. It's that big roll.
36.
Oh, I know. I hate
The
those.
Yeah,
really
sure.
thin one, bro. Every time you pull it, it just rips.
Oh, I
Well,
know.
it's
It's like
38,
fucking
Jack
100-pound
David.
roll.
Yeah.
So it can't handle its own weight when you pull on it. Yeah, no, I hate that shit. That's
And
almost
what
every
do you-
single freaking gas station you go into has that.
You're sitting there
Don't-
fucking pulling sheet by sheet, like
Or even school.
So what do you
bathrooms have
guys
that.
think of Microsoft pulling
Yeah, stay out
Copilot
of my
out of some
bag.
of their apps?
You can eat.
Lost you.
Justin, are you there?
Yeah, he stepped on his cord and,
Do what?
and pulled the plug.
No, I was talking to my kids. What's up?
Yeah. I asked, what do you think about Microsoft cutting back Copilot in some of its apps?
I don't use it anyway, so I don't really care.
Well, they've brought it into Paint and Notepad.
I don't
And now
use
they're
either
going to
one of
look at
those.
thingy. But what they're actually looking at doing is removing Copilot completely from Windows and having it as a separate app that you have the option to integrate into apps,
That's
I don't
seems
know.
fair.
which would be a lot better than the current here in your face.
Oh,
don't-
I haven't used Microsoft Paint since like 1997.
I use it quite often.
I have no use for that.
How do they get away with calling it Copilot? That's already a a sat nav app.
They might own that though. I don't know.
You're just asking for another update. What the?
Depends on what country that app's out of.
Mhm.
Because not all company names are like
Trademark.
well, they're not trademarked across international lines.
Yeah.
Because like Burger King's Burger King in the U.S., but they had to change the name in Australia because there was already a company there that had the name. So though it's not like copyrights on like music and shit, how that carries over. Like how we honor your guys' copyrights, you guys honor
It is
ours.
strange though, because that Burger King in Australia, if they wanted to franchise out, they could franchise out right across the world under Burger King because they had it first.
I would have just sold the fucking rights to the name Burger King back to Burger King. You tell them, I put a ridiculous number down and you can have the rights to the name. That's what I would have done.
Yeah. I'm going to write a number on this piece of paper.
Exactly.
Let me know what you think. And when they look at it, they go, 10 billion? Yeah, times 10.
I mean, that company probably
crazy.
isn't even close to the scale of most of the international fast food chains. So they probably could have made some decent money for their company if they would have sold the rights to the name and just changed their damn name.
Well, just calling it a billion is ambiguous because the Americans have always had a billion as being 1,000 million. And originally we had a billion as being 1,000,000 million.
Here comes Randy.
Randy.
I don't care what you want to call a billion when you break it down. I just want a billion. What's up, Randy?
Hey, Randy. Brad.
What
Oh,
up?
your mic's on.
Oh, it's nice,
So,
isn't it?
so you kind of like the idea of setting that up in your other room? I think that would be pretty cool because then that give you a
Yeah.
computer to control your printers in there with.
Yeah, I need to get another mic, which I'll probably get the upgraded version of this one, and then put this one in there, and then I'll get a cheap webcam, something that's decent. I mean, don't
The
have to be
Anchor ones
4K.
are really
Don't-
good, dude. The 2K
Don't
ones
skimp
only
out
like
on the
40 bucks.
webcam. Get yourself a 4K one.
Oh, the Anchor
4K.
ones, you can get the 2 and the 4K. They're around like 40, 50 bucks. And
Yeah.
if you look at some of the cheap off-brand ones from China,
Mhm.
like no-name ones, they're about the same damn price.
You know what I should do? I should get a better one for out here and put this one in there. Just update my stuff out here and put this stuff in there.
Do what Laura's done. She's got a webcam and it comes with a remote control. She can walk away. She can still control the camera.
That's cool.
Yeah. See, like they got the
That's cool.
Anchor Power Conference C200 2K, the one I got.
Let me
That
look.
one's 45 right now, but the 4K one's 99, but I would Honestly, you don't need 4K
I've been using.
unless you
I
just
use.
want to spend that kind of money.
Right.
Yeah.
I use. I have the Ozbot 4K Meet. Let me see the Meet 2.
See, like this one right here is only you can get this seller's got it for 45. That's
Oh, that
2K.
the one Dre has, the Ozbot. I think I don't know if he has the Tiny 2, the one that has the gimbal that pans and tilts. You can get that one for $129.
Yeah,
Well,
them
look at
anchor
s-
one, them anchor
No.
ones though, they're bad if you're a wanker.
Stop.
But see, look at like these off-brand ones. Emi, what the hell company is that?
Yeah, I'm
They
looking
want
at that now.
$59.
Emi?
Look at that. And you don't even know if the specs are right on when it comes to those
Yeah,
off-brand
but you
things.
go back on that and click it.
Uh-huh.
Have you got the same features we've got now on Amazon?
For what?
If you click it, it will tell you how many people have returned it after how long and stuff like that.
That's the big thing.
It even shows you a price as the prices go up and down. It's probably one of the best things Amazon has done.
And like some of the Logitech ones that are like 8 or 9 years old are still the same price. And they're fucking 1080.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what puzzles me with Logitech? Their steering wheels, they drop down in price to maybe like 30, 40 quid for a decent steering wheel. Now, that same steering wheel, so this steering wheel I've got here, I couldn't even buy it second hand for less than 200 quid.
Yeah, they're expensive here too.
It's like, what an investment.
Holy crap.
And you
There's
can
one
imagine, my
$1,200.
joy when I went into the second-hand shop a couple of weeks ago, and they had one for 30 quid, and the guy said, "Oh, it's really old. It's been sat in the back for a while." I went, "Have you ever put it out for sale?" He said, "No." He went, "So we're just getting rid of it." I was like, "Taking it." Took it, got it home. Laura's now
Ozbot
got
has a $1,200 webcam.
Oh shit.
It's
What?
It has a $1,200 webcam. It's the Trail 2 Pan Tilt Zoom R NDI camera, 4K, 60 frames per second.
right.
Pro
If
AI
that-
tracking.
Yeah, but no. If that webcam is not following you around the room, making you cups of tea,
It has a gimbal.
yeah, I don't
Five
care.
time
At that
time
price,
optical
if
zoom.
it's not following you around the room and making you cups of tea, it's no good.
Wait, who
Wait,
has
baby
that
freak.
camera?
Right here.
Oh,
No, dude, there ain't no webcam worth $1,200. I don't give a shit what specs it has.
that's fucking crazy.
That
That's
webcam's
nuts.
only for people who use OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then you would just
webcam,
buy a
that's
nice
crazy.
Sony camera for that price.
Holy shit.
Why the fuck would you want a webcam at that price?
I don't
You
know,
could buy a
maybe
nice
it's-
ass camera.
At that price, you'd almost buy a professional Canon or Nikon camera.
Because that one can zoom in all the way into your toes.
12 time hybrid zoom, 5 time optical.
You see, that's crap. You can get a decent camera that could do. My one did 60 time optical,
That's
200
crazy.
times digital, and you could use it as a webcam.
See, this is the one I have right here. This is the one I have. See, I purchased it in February 24.
Oh god, bloody AI!
$90. Here it's over 100.
But now they have the Ozbot Meet 2, which is like, I think I've seen one for $129. Right, there's the Meet SE right here. The Meet, no, it's $98. But it's only a 1/2 inch sensor. I kind of want at least a, like, I don't know, like a 1/1/3.
So it's usually $140 on sale for $99.
They've even got the Ozbot for tiny free there.
The Tiny 2 looks pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, look, tiny free was like just a little bit more.
Tiny 2 is $129.
Oh, it's double the price.
Wasn't
I
that
suppose
clicking?
it does
Well-
give you tracking.
Oh, the Tiny 3, yeah, I
But-
see it right there.
Yeah, but
190 or
tracking's
200
one of
bucks.
those like, I don't know. I guess if Randy's walking around in his room, it'd be okay. But that's kind
If
of
you
one of
was-
those like.
I don't want it. I don't want
Well-
tracking.
Well, I suppose if you was actually one of these guys that do the DIY, you know, baking stuff, then you're gonna want tracking. You know, you want it to follow you, and
You get this one.
you want, oh,
And
can't
it
reach that
depends on
page.
how
Goodbye.
smooth of tracking
You
it
can
is
just
because
say,
some of the
"Come here."
cameras,
I'm right here.
like even Dre's Ozbot,
You
it like
got hair
moves
on you.
every time he moves like a quarter inch.
Not a piece of hair.
It's
you
like
can
it
pull off.
doesn't need to move every time you move. It
Not
just needs to
moving.
follow you. In a
By the way,
certain-
Randy,
Right.
you know that page you just had then? Ooh, can't reach that page. That's what a lot of UK people are going to start seeing when they go to Pornhub soon.
I don't know.
They're-
Just
You want
It sucks for you guys.
Yeah, they're pulling out the UK.
So they're blocking Pornhub?
No, Pornhub have just given up with the UK because they don't like their new thing. So
a
the
lot of states are over here have already banned it unless you sign up for an account and actually
That's a
upload
nice
your
one.
ID to it.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
this-
that's what they've
Florida's
done
one of
over
them.
here. But they've done a compulsory right across the board. So what
Now,
Pornhub
I-
said is, we're off. See you laters.
From what
And
Sean
then the
told me,
The best thing is, all them MPs that voted to get rid of it are now going, oh shit, yeah, you ain't got access to your crap.
like Idaho, from what Sean told me, they banned it altogether. Like you can't even access it even with an ID. You have to VPN out of the state. In Florida, they want you to upload a picture of your ID and like verify your age. Unless you use a VPN, you can just VPN into another state or country. But Idaho apparently banned it altogether. Like you can't go on there at all unless you're using a VPN.
I thought
See,
you was the land of the free. I thought you was allowed to do what you want.
Wow.
It don't show the sensor size on this one.
Because of the it has to do with kids, dude. They're trying to keep kids from it.
No, only 30 frames
Oh,
per
that's-
second. I can't do
Yeah,
that.
they've been arguing about kids and protecting kids for a long time now.
Yeah, but like they found out over here, right? They put this age verification shit in, and yes, it stops people accessing to porn sites, you know, if they don't verify their age. But kids are not daft. Kids are smarter than us, right? They've just gone back to the old days of torrents, and they're downloading even darker stuff.
You'd be
Well,
surprised how many kids are actually.
At least if it's on a website, yeah, you know it's of a legal age, and you know it's got boundaries, right? There's stuff on uTorrent and stuff. There's no boundaries, no nothing, and there's some real dangerous stuff out there.
Go ahead,
used to-
Justin. What did you want
I
to
was,
say?
I was gonna say there's some kids out there that know how to do stuff like that, but you'd be surprised how stupid most kids are online. They ain't that intelligent.
They may be book smart, like no math and some stuff like that, but they absolutely street smart. They're dumb as a box of rocks.
Like this, Zero.
But
Yeah.
that's the way things are gonna go with
They're
AI and
gullible.
everything.
Like kids were trying to tell me that the reason they were using VPNs in Winter Haven High School is because it gives them faster speeds. I said, no, it doesn't, because it's going to put you at a higher ping because you're connecting to a internet somewhere else that's farther away from where the school.
Yeah, but they've also
no,
said,
they're only using the VPN to get around the school blocks.
yeah, it gets around the school blocks, but guess what? You can still be tracked. Even with a
Technically,
VPN, you can still be tracked.
Even if you bounce around enough.
Yeah.
Hmm. But you have to be very good in order to do that.
No. Because your computer has an IP address,
Bounce, bounce,
right?
bounce.
It doesn't matter how far you bounce it and what you bounce it off, it's still going to have the same address.
Yeah, but the whole point is it's telling your internet server a different address. So it's fooling your internet server.
Well, no, because Microsoft have gone down this route where you must have an account, right? So it might fool your internet service provider, but it ain't fooling Microsoft. and
Yeah,
it
but
ain't
you're not
fooling
trying to
Google.
fool Microsoft. You're trying to fool your internet provider. Like if you're trying to watch porn in a state where it's banned, it's because you're trying to tell your internet provider, you're trying to fool your system to say that you're in like Nevada or something.
Ban porn? Who would do an evil thing like that?
Idaho
Yeah.
apparently banned it altogether, from what Sean told me.
Yeah,
How
but look
dare
at,
they?
all, look at all these websites now that when you use a VPN, they pick up on it straight away. It goes, you're using a
Yeah,
VPN,
they
turn
can
it off.
pick up on the
using an ad
VPN, but
blocker.
they don't know where it's coming from, though.
Well,
Shame on you guys
well,
for watching that stuff. Shame.
we've had porn for what, 100 years?
Andrew, shame for watching
Porn is
Shame on
is
you.
wholesome, kinky fun.
Now, 100 years ago, porn was watching a woman at a voting booth. It was like, ooh, you naughty girl.
Shame on you guys for watching porn. Shame, shame.
Oh, Ed, stop it. Just
I
like
am
you
not-
don't pick,
I am not
you
going to
don't
judge
pick your
people.
nose.
No, I am not going to judge people for watching porn. However, it's not for me. Do you want to know why? Why watch porn when I've got the real thing right next to me?
Because she can't be around all the time. Like when she was at the hospital
Okay.
earlier.
It's
Right,
easier just to
Randy?
watch it together.
Okay, Randy.
That works too.
Randy, do you know what Laura's old surname was?
Nope.
Corn. Right? Now put
Corn?
that into Google. And search what comes up in the US. That name is a porn star.
Huh. Corn?
Corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
What's up, JD?
There's a porn star named Corn?
Yep.
Or Korn?
No, Corn. And the same name, Laura.
Dude, I glued my finger to a
Ed's-
rubber
Ed's
tire
gone-
last night.
Look at that.
Oh my
Ed's
God.
gone to find it.
Fucking, it was bad.
You know, a few minutes ago, were y'all paying attention when it sounded like when Justin said something about being banned, Andrew went, "They're banning porn?" Like he said, "Oh, it's gonna ruin my life." That's what it sounded like. Like, oh, what am I gonna do with myself? They're banning porn.
Well, some states, we don't even know what states they've banned porn in.
They ain't ban porn.
But the worst bit is,
Yeah,
right?
that's kinda
People don't even know
exactly.
how to meet girls anymore. They're all online going, any single girls around? That ain't gonna meet you one.
They can ban how it's accessed, but they
But-
can't ban porn in general.
David, have you seen the stories about these young kids having a relationship with these AI avatars?
It doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me one bit. And you know what? All these dating apps out there. Yeah, swipe left, swipe right, click this, click that. Guess what? 90% of them are fake. Good
Oh
luck.
yeah, they found, especially on websites. There now a lot. They've said a lot of dating sites. A lot of the men are real, but the female,
Yeah.
there's a lot of fake female interaction on there because there's not as many women actually using those apps.
The first message you get is hi. Send me a picture. You send them a picture, then back and forth chat. Within 2 weeks, they're asking you for money because they're stuck at an airport coming to see you. Bollocks to that shit.
Oh yeah, you
See-
remember when that chick tried to pull that shit on Paul Hodges?
Oh,
Yeah, there was a
that
lady.
was-
He was on a dating website, and some lady tried to. Pull
I
that
see it
shit
this
on him.
way. If Laura walks out on me, I'm single forever.
Paul Hodges was smart enough to catch it though, not fall
See,
for it.
you can't do that. You go on a porn website, it's viewing only. You can't communicate. That's where you know what I mean, you communicate, you done went too far.
Well,
It's for viewing, pleasure only.
The only problem is now, how much of this porn that you're going to be watching is actual genuine porn and not AI generated shit?
Oh, 100% of it.
How do you know?
Because I know AI and I know porn.
So Randy, are you
Look at
invested?
Randy.
Randy seemed
Randy
very
expert.
confident about that. He's like, yeah. I
Telling you,
fucking
if it's
know.
AI, I know the difference.
Paul, did you see the look on Randy's
Yeah,
face when he
but
said
it
that?
will get to a point where you're not going to be able to tell the difference. So
Even
it
they're
will get
probably
to that point.
to a point. A picture is one thing, but video over 15, 20 minutes, there's going to be a second, a moment, you will be able to notice
Wait,
AI
hold
at
on,
some
how-
point.
Yeah.
At
How
some
did
point.
you made it 15
when
or
the
20
hand
minutes
comes out,
into
it's
a
got 8
video?
fingers.
Yeah, I ain't no minute man. You
I've
know.
never gotten past about 2-3 minutes. I never get to finish the whole
Yeah.
cheesy story
The-
they got
the-
line they got
Yeah,
going.
he's
in the
never got
video.
past the first 2 or 3 minutes. You know, the skip advert.
Kids walk in. Oh shit.
I like that one couple that makes fun
Kids
of the
come in
porn
and
videos.
I'm watching a Minion movie.
No,
Yeah.
there's one couple on Facebook I've seen in the reels where they make fun of porn menus, and she's all bent over. She's like, "Oh, come help me get out of there. I'm stuck, stepbrother." And he comes over and just grabs her and pulls her. He's like, "All right, there you go." Just walks the fuck off.
I hope you cleaned up there, Ed.
Totally lost me on that one.
Dusty says, "Is
What's
this
that, David?
is
I
this
said, I hope
show
you cleaned up
AI?"
then.
I cleaned up.
Yeah, well, when I said to Randy, go and search that name on the internet, you went off camera. I was like, Ed's gone to find it.
No, I was stuck. My daughter just brought me some papers I had to read it.
Ed's looking for corn porn.
Ed, the timing of it was
Corn
like,
cob.
Ed's curious.
Corn porn.
Be like Kramer. Looks at the girl across the way walking around naked, walks out, comes back.
He was
goes,
on YouTube
I'm
trying to
out.
figure out, finding a how-to video on how to use a VPN.
Justin, Dusty said, "Is this show AI? I thought
wondering.
y'all were fake."
Well, they are.
We are, Dusty. We're just collecting your banking information slowly but surely.
Hmm.
Justin,
Yeah.
did you find?
You've all been sat there thinking you're getting Paul's passwords and his banking information. Hell no, that's just a code to get into yours.
Joe, did you find the social security number? Dustin, did you find the PIN? Right?
Your
Netflix
social
is-
security number is like our national insurance number, isn't it? You need it to
yes,
work and pay
it's-
tax and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Sure,
why do you have to
identify-
keep it so secret? Because we don't have to keep our national insurance number secret.
Because you can get credit and shit with that. Like when
Oh,
you
you
go
can't
to a
get
bank.
jack shit. You can't get jack shit with your national insurance number over
No,
it.
here, if you go to a bank, like to get a loan, they need your social security number to run it, verify you.
Or even to open accounts.
Yeah. Your social security number is very
Or a credit card.
yeah,
No.
you have to give them all that information whenever you go to apply for a loan or anything.
Another redhead.
Not finding much here, just quit my job today. I'm moving on. What?
I hope you had another one lined up before you quit the one you had. That's the
In
number
other
one
words,
rule.
if we're AI trying to collect his information, you ain't going to find much with him.
So what do you think about going and doing, Dusty?
Oh,
Porn.
sorry to hear
He
that.
might, I know Dusty,
Porn.
as big as his wife is on the finances, like he says, I guarantee he had to have something lined up first.
Did you say porn? Dusty doesn't watch porn.
The porn talk was over 2 minutes ago, Ed. We'll see
Right,
where your mind's
guys, I think you might have misunderstood Dusty, because his first comment was, "Is this show AI? I thought you were all fake," right? And then we started talking about getting his information, his social security and all that. So he responds, "You're not getting much here. I've quit my job. I'm moving on. Think about it. It's just pointless going after
No,
him."
I think he was being serious in that. Site service machine work. No, he's being serious.
Oh.
I think he was just
Well-
playing on that into the conversation, but he was being serious. at
All
the
right.
same time.
Well, Dusty, I wish
Yeah,
you
yeah, he
luck
said,
in
no, I was
whatever
not
you.
joking.
Yeah. Well, I wish you luck in whatever you find out there and do.
Well, at least he's got something else lined up. That's good. Does it pay better? Or is it about the same?
Can you just actually
Oh,
quit your
wait,
job
wait.
over there, or
I
do you have
hope
to
it-
give notice?
I hope the
Hell no,
company
you don't have
stays
to
in
give
business.
notice.
You
there,
can
Dusty.
do whatever you want. You just not go back.
Well, see,
Yeah,
if
but
you
it's
want to
not-
leave
it's-
on good terms, you would give a 2-week notice. If
That's
you
what I
wanna
was just about to say. Yeah.
Legally over here, if a super if you do something and quit your job, and then you go to get a job somewhere else, and they call your employer, they're not allowed to say something bad about you.
Yeah.
Well, that's
but
it.
you,
They're not allowed to, but they do.
you don't.
Well, yeah,
the
they're
thing
not
is,
supposed
Joe's right.
to,
Yeah.
the thing
Joe's
is, you
right.
don't want to burn your bridges, right? Because you never know,
Right? You might want to go back.
right?
but right. So you can either give a 2-week notice, or if you really just hate the job and you're the one to fuck them over, you can just walk out and leave
hmm
in the middle of your shift if you want.
I've
They
Well,
still
you
always-
have
can't
to
do that
pay
over
you.
here. You have to give notice. The only way to quit your job instantly over here is do something stupid to get yourself fired.
Dusty, all the power to you, man.
Yeah, you
Follow
can
your
do.
heart.
No, you can do over here. You can quit and walk out, and they still have to pay you up to the time you walk out. So they can't like hold your last check because they're pissed off at you or anything like that.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't
I-
do that here. But
I've only had
I
like
said,
4 jobs, and
Yeah.
I gave a 2-week notice.
Now, the only jobs you would want to be careful about just walking out and quitting is if you're under contract with them.
Oh, all
because
jobs are
then-
contracted over here.
No, they're not here. Very rarely do you have a job that's contracted, and if it is, you're making 6-7 figures.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
Or they're paying a bunch for training. Like, say you want to go be an 18-wheeler driver, right? Normally, you'll sign a 1-year contract with that company, but they'll pay for your
Oh, no, no, no.
licensing,
Over
and they'll
here,
pay
you
for your
sign.
training.
Yeah, over here you sign a rolling contract. So your contract is not a length of time that you work. Well, most of them are not a length of time you're working. It's you're working for this company, and you're contracted to X amount of hours, which they have to pay you. The contract's mainly with them, so they have to provide what they're going to provide you, which is why we probably get more holidays than you.
Nice,
what
right,
you guys
right.
call vacation time, but we call holidays. Yeah, we get up to 6 weeks over here, which is
Depends
not
on your-
not hours of work. It's after 2 months you're entitled to 1 week, full week paid holiday. After 6 months, they have to pay you 3 weeks, and after a year, you get the full 6.
See, it's not the same across the board. It depends on the company. Because some companies, you know, you can earn vacation time based on it, and then like somebody that's been at a company for 20 years, they might get like 300 or 400 hours a year in vacation time.
Yeah,
Or
no,
somebody that's been there for a
Depend-
year might only get
but-
maybe
but them hours
80
is
hours.
that based on how many hours you work a week? So, say you've got
It depends
400
on the
hours.
company. Some yes,
Well-
some no.
Well, say like you've got 72 hours accrued holiday, right? And you work 3 days a week. If you took a week off, do you lose all 72 hours?
Only if you
Or
want to
is
use
it just or is it just the 8 hours that you would have worked that shift?
No, they would. Most jobs you would put in for that time. If you don't, then it's just unpaid. You know, and they would only take the 8 hours you took off.
Right.
It'd be whatever amount of time you took off. That's how many hours they would take. But normally you have to put in for that because companies will let you take time off without pay if you want to. Like if you just want to take an extra day off and you don't want to use your vacation time, you don't have to.
Overcast weather.
It's up
with
to
a
you
high of
as an
31
employee.
degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 20 degrees.
Yeah, so over here, if I wanted a week off, I would go up to my boss and say, right, on average, I do 47 hours a week, 39 contracted hours, and 7 hours overtime. I would like some time off, and they have to pay you for the 39 hours. And if you've done, say, 7 hours per month or per week overtime for the last 3 months, they have to pay you that as well.
No, normally only high-paying jobs will give you all your shit right when you get hired. Like you'll automatically be eligible for everything. But a normal job, you have to
Wow.
work so many hours a week to accrue so much vacation time, and you have to build
Hey,
it up.
hey, Joe, is Brad just put in the chat, 2 crab cakes, half a pound total, $16. Is that a good deal?
No.
Well, that's probably expensive because he's at a hotel. but
No.
but like my
I don't-
job, we don't do vacation time because we have so many holidays off and we have the summer off, so they don't bother doing vacation time. But if I want to take a day off, I can take a day off and I can put in a leave form for that day and just use my sick time if I want. You don't only have to have a doctor's note if you're out more than 3 days. So if I just say, oh, I stayed home Monday because I didn't feel good, I can put a leave form in and they'll pay me for that 8 hours, 8.25 hours that I get for the day. Because I get all my benefits
That
right as soon as I sign that paper. I
Yes.
immediately got all my sick time for the year and everything. See, it all depends on the job.
Yep.
What was the question?
David was asking, like, do we get like vacation time right off
Yeah,
the bat?
so your sick leave obviously
It's
works
I said
usually-
different to ours
usually
as well.
it's high
Usually
paying
90,
jobs.
90 days. Usually like
Like-
90 days.
Well, like if you're making a 6-7 figure salary, you'll probably get all that stuff the minute you sign a contract. That stuff probably immediately kicks
Yeah, yeah.
in.
If you're signing a contract, it probably starts immediately.
But like me, I signed not necessarily a contract, but it was like a appointment thing. So I'm not really obligated to the job.
An agreement.
Yeah, but it's an agreement. But I got all my benefits. I don't pay for any benefits. It's all free.
That's
my
cool.
Health insurance, all that's free.
Shit, can't beat that.
I don't have to worry about vacation time, obviously, because I get tons of time off for holidays, and I get the whole summer off, which is 2.5 months.
You know how much it is for insurance to cover me, my kids, and my wife.
Why don't you just put your kids on Medicaid? It's free.
They are on Medicaid,
Oh, okay, I was gonna say
But,
'cause Medicaid is actually not bad at all. They
but
cover
it wasn't
everything.
always. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like over $200 a week.
Are you on? Are they on partial Medicaid where you have to cover some of it?
No,
Costs share?
the kids and my wife are on state health insurance, and I have health insurance through my job.
Okay. Because sometimes if you make a little bit too much, they'll put you on cost of share, which just
Right,
means you
right.
only
Or-
pay a portion and Medicaid
Yeah.
pays the rest of it.
Or if you have good enough health insurance, they
You
can
got-
go
you
on
gotta
your
hold it.
insurance.
They were either going to drop us, or I had
wait,
to
wait.
leave the
Or
plan.
no, share of cost.
Gotta
I
go
think
way
is
back.
what
So
they call
when
it.
she started working is what messed us up.
Well, luckily, healthcare
What her
is not
name?
one of the
Her name
things that
Raj.
come with our
Her
job
name Raj.
because our healthcare is free at the point of use anyway.
It's
You
not
can go
free.
private if you want.
It's not free. Ho, don't
Well-
get it twisted.
well-
It ain't free. You're paying for it somewhere.
Oh, it's free, bro. Mine is free.
No, you're paying for it in taxes.
Yeah, you're paying
Yeah,
for it somewhere.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
No,
all
no,
your
no,
prices are
guys,
higher.
number
How
one,
you
Because
pay.
your guys'
No, no,
tax
no.
rates
Right,
are far
I need
higher
to
than
stop you a
ours.
minute.
Yeah,
I need
you
to stop
pay
you.
for it. Nothing in
Right.
life's free.
No. If those people that are working pay for it, I don't.
Right, but what I'm saying is your guys' tax rates are also way higher than ours.
Hmm.
Like way higher. Like the one guy I was telling you that
My
the
name
one that I
Raj.
was telling you I was watching his video when he moved from Germany to here. He was paying almost 50% of his income in taxes.
Oh, Germany's really high on taxes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
that's
paying.
crazy.
He said he was paying 50% of his income in taxes.
Damn.
Here
Not that
we're
high
only
here.
7%. That's it.
What about Lars? Isn't he over that way?
Who? Who's
I don't know
Lars?
any Lars.
I forget his name. He
Mars?
used to come in. He used to come into your chat a lot, Dustin.
You talking about Mars?
Yeah.
Oh, he lives in Australia.
Oh.
But even like I said, a lot of European countries and even Australia, their tax rate is far higher than ours, and that's why is because that's what pays for their health care.
Yeah.
So
it
any
comes
which
from
way you
somewhere.
break it down, what we would
Stop.
pay out of our check, or if we were paying the same amount of tax, it works out almost the same.
If you're a working man, nothing's free.
Oh, it's free. It's not tax-
In the U.S., I don't know how it is anywhere else, but in the U.S., you can sit on your ass at home, get food stamps, get health insurance,
anymore.
get energy assistance, get all that crap. But if you try to, if you work and try to support yourself, they don't want to help you.
Well, not anymore, but not with that new work program thing they're doing now.
It
Now,
might be
if
different
you're-
now, but
Yeah, well, they just signed that thing in recently. Now, if you're an able-bodied person that does not
Yeah,
have
get
a
it.
disability, they'll only allow you on food stamps and even Section 8 now. You're
I
only
think-
allowed it for so long, and then they kick you
I
out.
think to get food stamps, you should have to take a drug test.
Randy, you
That actually got
you
struck
haven't-
down by the Supreme Court because they said it was unconstitutional.
Dusty has a message for you, Randy.
I would.
Actually,
What's that-
Randy,
what's-
that is
what's that?
something I agree with.
No, it'd be nice as somebody that's actually working to
No.
be able to get food stamps to help out.
No. Over here, right, we don't get food stamps like that. We get given a set amount of money and we can spend it on what the fuck we like.
They do
Right.
the same thing here. It's you get food stamps and you can get cash assistance.
Yeah,
Cash
but
assistance you can
You
spend
don't
on
do the
whatever you
food
want.
stamps. So, right. So, no, anyone going to the supermarket, yeah, he's not victimized. They got, not someone looking over the shoulder going,
Right.
you go,
But
Right.
what I'm
But-
saying is if me or Randy, we both have kids, we're both married. If we went to the food stamp office and said, oh, we just need a few $100s a month to help us out with food to kind of keep the food nice in stock, we wouldn't get shit. They tell us to go away.
well, no, they wouldn't over here. But what we're saying is,
But if you don't work at all, they'll give you pretty much all the help you need.
yeah, but what I was going to say, I agree with Randy. There are too many people over here that are on benefits, right? Because they drink too much or they're on drugs, right?
Yeah,
there are
that's how it is
people
here.
there are people on benefits that are committing crime, which forces up tax because we have to pay for more police. It should be a case. If you commit a crime, you lose access to your benefits, right? If you're taking drugs, you know what? We'll take that control away from you. You don't get money to get drugs. We'll buy you your food. We'll pay your bills. Back off.
No, I don't think you should have to take care of
that
anybody that
part, they're-
self-destructs themselves.
Good evening,
in
Sand
theory.
Beach.
David, they're working on that right now. David.
No, I don't think if you are doing something self-destructive, like drinking heavily or on drugs really bad, I don't think we should have to pay for jack shit. Live on the fucking street. That's your own fucking problem.
You see, what you call Section 8 housing, we call social housing. And our social housing does not decide if you've got a job or not. It's if you can't get a rented accommodation, the council have to house you. So you can actually have social housing and still work,
Just
have
like
a
it-
really good job. There are
Hey, Randy.
people.
Well, just like
Randy,
it pisses me off
do you know
when people
Debbie
have to pay for people's medical bills because they eat too fucking
in the
much.
chat?
Sand Beach is talking to you, Randy.
What's that?
Sand Beach, Debbie.
I'm not
left you a
talking about it.
comment.
I'm not talking about if you're on disability or something like that. I'm talking about if you're just sitting at home, not doing nothing and doing drugs and getting paid and getting government assistance.
So
I'm
you
not
guys don't
saying
have
He's just talking about people that should be out working that are able to work.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I don't care what anybody else does. I'm just saying, if you work and you try to help yourself, they don't want to help you. That's all I'm saying. I don't know everybody's situation. If you're getting government assistance, that's fine. I mean, it may be because of health reasons. It could be whatever
Or
it
you
is.
might
I'm
just
saying.
be in a short-term hole and you're trying to
Right.
get out.
I'm
That's
just
all
saying,
fine with
me
it.
as a working man, I work and bust my ass, and they don't want to help me.
You guys down there don't have like an employment. Like if you get laid off or lose your job, you can apply
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
government. Oh, you got that?
After
Okay.
after a short time, when you left the company, yes,
But you
can
only
get
get
collective
what, like
unemployment.
70% of what you normally got paid or something?
Yeah, here's
Oh, well,
80%.
Max
see,
is out
that's
at like
80%.
252 or something like that.
Okay, well that's different to over here because over here, everybody that's on benefits are entitled to a set amount. There's no like, well, you had a good
Dude.
job, you was earning £4,000 a month, we'll give you £3,000 a month. They'll turn around and say, hell the fuck no, 78
It
quid a
varies.
month, that's your
It
lot.
varies by state, and it's ridiculous because Maryland, you can make $2,000 a week and go on unemployment, and the maximum is like $340, $350 a week. But if you go right over
Still
to New
quite good.
Jersey, 2 states over, it's like $900 a week is the max. But Maryland is ridiculously low unemployment.
Oh wow.
Like $350 a week. That's insane.
No, if somebody's got a real disability, then that's fine. But I don't consider being a fucking alcoholic or a fucking drug addict to be a disability. I'm sorry, you did that to yourself. That
Yeah,
wasn't
I
something that was
agree with you
natural.
because
Yeah, Sand Beach. Nobody's saying you don't. You don't.
right. So I'm
Yeah,
on
we're
this.
not
I'm not saying
talking
nobody
about you.
deserves help. I'm just saying people that work and actually, you know what I mean, actually try to help themselves can't get help.
And I
I'm not
agree
saying
with you,
nobody
Randy.
else deserves help.
Yeah, he's same over it. I'm on disability, right? And I have to go to different group sessions and stuff like that, to prove that, I am who I am and I've got what I've got and shit like that. Now, everybody knows I've got a split personality. Yeah. It's not my fault. I got stabbed. I got done over. Shit happens. Post-traumatic stress disorder. All fucking shit. Right? So I go to this group, right? And they're going around the room and it was getting ridiculous. It's like, I hear voices. What does your voices tell you to do? Go shopping. What? Yeah. I hear voices. What does your voices tell you to do? Drink alcohol. You want the fucking Alcoholics Anonymous next door, mate. Right? It was just getting around. And it was coming to me, and I was going to think to myself, they're going to ask me why I'm here and, what affects me. And I have to turn around and say, somebody could just, on a bad day, someone can just push past me, just gently push past me, and it can be a trigger enough for me to drop what I'm doing, leave my shopping, and go. Right? And I've done it. I've left my shopping many a times. When I lived in Rill, it got so common, nearer the time that all this happened. It was so common for me to leave my shopping that the supermarket knew exactly who it was that left the stuff on the till, who's paid for it, and they used to bring it to the door.
Hey, at least they knew it was you.
Yeah. But then again, they knew it was me because I was always in there complaining.
Oh no, it's that guy again.
Yeah. The amount of times I went in there, because one of the things when I first got hit with this, one of the things, and it still happens now, I go to the supermarket and I've built myself up to go out. I've got a plan. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I put things in place, stuff like that. And then I get to the supermarket and some knobhead in an office somewhere, millions of miles away, that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, has decided tins of beans are no longer going to be in that point. They're going to be over there. And that just pisses me right off to the point where I just go, back it. Just launch the trolley and weave. I just can't be arsed with it. Just leave it where it was.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's great to make it easier for the shoppers, not harder.
Yeah,
Tell
try
that to
working
the
at
large
Walmart,
box.
dude. They move their shit all the time.
That's what I was just gonna say. Try come over here to the stores over here.
So on Thursday,
Walmart's really
right?
bad.
Everyone's asked me today, oh, why are you not going to get that bird tomorrow? Why are you not? I can't just up sticks and go and get it. If I could, I would. I'd be there right now. It'd be in my hands. I'd be gone. No, I have to build myself up. I know how long I have to give myself. I have to plan the routes. I have to know where I'm going. I've mapped it out. I've Google Street mapped it. The whole fucking works. Right down to the minute. And I can guarantee you now, one of them fucking trains is going to be a couple of minutes late and it's going to fuck me right over. Yeah. And I'm going to be nervous as shit.
That's crazy. Is that all the time, David, if you don't mind me asking? Or
yeah, it's all the time. Because
so if Laura decides to go for a walk with you, like let's say she wants to go for a walk with you to the park,
we have to plan it.
Holy shit, eh?
Yeah. We don't just up sticks, There have been times where I've just completely lost it with her family, not because I've wanted to. It's just been the simplest things. We've all been sat there, the whole day's been planned out, and they go, oh, instead of going out, we'll stay in. We'll go tomorrow instead. That's it for me. That's my day fucking ruined. Right? Because I've built myself up. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know what I want. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
People don't understand it. Once you've been stabbed, when you've been through what I've been through, and I don't want to go through it all again, only Yeah, but I've been through a lot of shit. Right. And when you know more or less where it's come from, right?
Yeah, I
It's,
see.
it's hard. It's hard to get to normality. This is why on social media I don't use my proper name.
Mhm.
Right? Everything has to be done. If my dad found out where I live today, right, I would just pack everything up and I would go, even if it meant living on the streets.
Those feel
I would
really
go.
comfortable.
I just don't want my family anywhere near me. They're just bad news. They've caused me so much damage. I'm out. Yeah, and
Well,
that's every day.
Sorry to hear that.
You know? And this is why when I go to hospital appointments, people think, oh, he's moaning again. No, you've actually got me out of my home. You've given me a 2-week notice. I've got up. I've planned it all. I've got out there. I've overcome that stress of going out that door. And I've got here. And then you go, oh, doctor's off sick today. Too right, he's fucking pissed me off. Yeah? It doesn't mean I've got a problem with that doctor. Doctors are going to be sick all the time. Yeah? I'm not mad with the system. I'm not mad with the doctor. I'm not mad. I'm mad because everything I've built myself up for has now been wasted and I've got to do it all again.
What about if they're running late? You
That's what he
give
said.
yourself
If
a-
they're
I've
running
left
late, you go
appoint-
crazy.
I've literally left appointments because they've been running late.
Wow, that's
Well, like at a doctor's appointment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
love my doctor's
actually-
office. I go in there. I'm in there and like I'm in the back of the waiting in my room. It takes me like 5 minutes. To
Well,
get
me
to my
and
room.
Laura have been to appointments that are supposed to help me deal with this shit, right? And we sat there, and the lady's gone, I'll be back in 5 minutes. And she goes out the room. 10 minutes later, she's not back. I just say to Laura, fuck it, let's go.
I'm the same way, dude.
Right?
Look it up.
And I'll-
Maryland has
And
the
there was-
best healthcare, but the longest waits.
Yeah,
Dude, I
But
love
one of-
going into Sarah's office, bro. I don't have. Yeah, I walk in there. I don't even have to check in. I just walk in. All the
get me
girls
enough
say hi to me. They check
Well,
me in.
Actually,
I
Justin,
don't do
they-
nothing.
where's my
They
cup of
all
tea?
know who you, Justin. They all know who you are.
I made you do
I
that.
know. I know all the
it's all
doctors.
favored,
I mean,
eh?
it
It's
was
all.
Dude, people here wait
Wait,
8,
one
10
second.
hours at the emergency room to
Where's
get
my
seen.
cup of tea?
It's
Well, then,
ridiculous.
Dude,
Oh,
dude
yeah.
I'll
over
be
here
in
is
and out
12.
of my
Coffee.
doctor's
Oh, you don't
office in
come on.
like
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Dude, over
Right.
here, if you have an emergency, you go to the hospital,
Uh,
you'd be waiting 24 hours before you
Yeah.
see someone.
That's
Yeah.
how it
If
is
you're-
Shut up,
here.
Justin.
Right,
The
Ed,
longest I've
Hi,
waited
Laura.
at the emergency room here is about 2 hours.
Shut up, Andrew.
right,
How
Ed,
can you
can
even
you-
see with one eye?
Good evening,
Right.
Laura.
right,
Hi, Ed.
Hello.
right. Shut up, you.
Hey, Laura.
Shut up, you. Shut up, you. Shut up, you. I'm just going to say
Hey,
something.
Laura.
I've also
Shut up,
had,
Joe.
I've already also had appointments, right, where I've gone in the room and the doctor has locked the door. As he's come in and I've gone and sat down, he's locked the door. Soon as I hear that click of that lock, that's it. That appointment is over. There is no coming back. It's over. He can unlock that door. He can do what he wants. But I ain't not staying in that room. Don't make that mistake. One did, and he literally 5 minutes. I was saying to him, unlock the door, and he was going, "It's not locked." I went, "Yes, it is. Look." He's like, "It's not locked." And I was like, after 5 minutes, I just said to him, I went, "Listen, pal, you either open that door, or you pick a window, because one way or another, we are both leaving out of the window, or I'm walking out that door." Right? He opened the door and walked out, bypassed all the security that bloody unit had, and it took him 4 hours to ring me to see if I was okay. Yeah.
Wow.
And I didn't go back for 6 months. So,
What's up, Dre?
Good evening, Dre.
hey, Dre.
How you doing, Dre?
Shut up, Dre.
Captain Jack Laura. Sure. Yeah. She doesn't actually have a patch because the infection's actually going.
Now, I like our emergency room because we have a life-threatening emergency side, and then there's like a life-threatening emergency side.
Oh,
So
we have that as well.
when you
Just
go
saying,
in, they'll
eh?
determine which one you are.
Triage.
Justini.
And the other one is really fast tracked. You'll be in and out in like 30 minutes.
Well, up here,
so-
there almost should be one for just measles.
What's Justini been up
Over
to?
900 cases of measles up here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Justin, Laura would like to know, did you like your logo?
Yeah, why?
Yeah,
You
why?
answer me when I asked you it in the
Because
messenger.
I was busy on the bus when you were messaging me.
You could answer me when you got home.
He was busy on
No.
it.
I made TJ one as well.
He's not obligated to answer you.
Speaking of TJ, where is TJ?
Shut up, Joe.
Probably at
At
work.
Mm.
Yeah, he went to work this
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah, he
And,
said he went to work at 12.
Right. I just need to go back to something Joe just said then. When you said he's not obligated,
To
you are
answer you.
all... No. You are all
Mm.
obligated to answer Laura. And I'll tell you why. Because when I first met you guys, what did I tell you? Don't encourage her. Don't
No,
encourage the
pretty
Laura.
much, I
None
remember
of you
you saying-
listened. Now you're all
No.
going to suffer.
I remember you saying, encourage her, tell her to do things. So what did I do? I started recommending shit she would buy, so you'd have to buy it for her.
Encourage means instigate and irritate.
Don't encourage.
Do you know what? I actually can't read your chat.
Yeah, you guys. Don't
That's not my
encourage
chat. That's Paul's chat.
Yay.
I know I
Where
can't
Lance
read
is
it,
at?
though.
Gotta turn
No,
your
no,
head.
he
You only
dropped off
got
this
one eye
afternoon
right
and
now.
didn't come back.
Who?
Lance.
Lawrence?
Lance.
Lawrence?
Lance? Hi,
Laura, do
Lance.
you look like a pirate right now?
No, they
You don't mind
didn't.
asking?
No, you didn't get the patch.
Uh,
Got to go to the
Turtle
optician
one.
too, remember?
Are we doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, I might just pop in and just see when I'm due.
Make him print you one with Stitch on the front or something.
Ooh.
No, you're right. I don't need an eye patch.
with Dave's name. You're my sweetheart.
Put,
Mm.
put
Yeah, I
little
don't
hearts
think
on
she
the
got
front.
the infection from rubbing her or from her crying. I think she touched something around the house or whatever. And because she was wiping her eyes so much, more than normal,
I
she
s-
must have wiped something in her eye that
No.
gave her an infection.
It's
I
not.
apologize.
Whoa. It's
That
not
is
that sort of
possible.
infection, Justin. So
Well,
basically,
is it viral or bacterial?
Viral.
viral.
Okay. There ain't
So
shit you can do
basically,
for a viral
What?
infection, but
Yeah.
flush
So
your eye.
what's happened is she already had the infection. It was going to be mild. It would have just literally passed over, but because she was going through the upset stage of losing Pickle and crying and stuff like that, it literally her tear ducts obviously swelled because that's what happens, and then that had a knock-on effect to other parts of her eye, and
But I might not fully get
Yeah.
my vision back.
Could
I
now I'm-
apologize to all the ladies on the chat here. I think David hit her with with his little king cobra in the eye. You know, it was supposed to go somewhere else, but pow! She hit him in the eye with it.
His little what?
now
What
I'm
don't you
gonna
call it?
I think David said the king cobra.
I didn't say anything. What are you talking about?
It was
No,
Ed.
no,
I
I meant
thought he
not
said
David. I meant
crinkle
Ed. I'm
cut.
sorry. My
Right.
mistake.
It said King
Ed
Cobra.
said.
You know what?
You meant mini worm.
No, I
No.
thought he said crinkle cut like the French fry. I was like,
No.
what?
I was actually happy with what he said about the King Cobra. It was the bit where he said the little, right? Pack it in.
A little baby cobra. What you doing?
Everybody,
Leave it,
everybody
Randy?
knows I've got an
No,
inside
no.
leg pocket where it's all folded up and stored in there.
I was gonna
You
say,
got a
Otherwise, I'd
whole-
be dragging it along the floor.
could it
David,
possibly
David,
have
when are you
been?
gonna go pick up your new bird?
All changing the subject.
Oh, thank you for changing the subject, but really, how many times?
Well, didn't
Thursday.
you say you made arrangements to
And
go?
he'll
or-
ask you 4 more
Thursday.
times tomorrow.
He'll ask you 4 more times tomorrow.
Thursday, Paul.
Thursday. You're
Yeah.
taking the bus or a train?
Both.
He's
Both.
walking.
I'm staying here.
Actually, no, I'm not walking because to walk it is 52 hours
Set
Holy-
off now.
Oh,
That's
Bye.
right.
non-stop.
That's right down the street in the U.S.
Just around the corner.
Are you taking
No,
a shopping bag or a box with you?
shopping bag? I can't put a
No,
bird
I
in a
wrote that
shopping
like
bag.
that.
Do you think the eye infection could have been caused by the birds?
No.
No.
Well, you really don't know what it was caused by. to be honest
Because
with
I
you.
know sometimes bird droppings can carry stuff
Well,
that can cause
Yes,
stuff like
that is
Sad
true.
part of it
Yes,
is,
but
Randy,
they
if
have
she's
to be
got bird
outdoor
droppings
birds,
in
you
her
know.
They're
eye,
talking
she's got
wild
big
birds for
problems.
that sort of things.
I mean, I know you guys take real good care of your birds, and I'm not
No.
trying to insinuate
Yeah,
nothing
no,
like
I
that.
agree
I'm
with
just
you.
saying.
So I agree with you. So when I go outside and deal with a wild bird, because I don't just deal with domestic birds. If someone tells me there's an injured robin in the street, I'm going to go and help it.
Right.
That is the only thing that gets me over my fear of going out. Right? If someone tells me there's an injured bird, I don't even think about it. I go. Right? I don't know why.
That's
It's just
your
one of them
passion.
things. Right?
Trey.
So if you want to
If
get me to
if
an
you
appointment,
wash your bird
if you
sometimes,
really
you
want
wouldn't
to
have
get
to
me
scratch
to a
it.
desperate appointment very quickly, just tell me there's an injured bird in that room and I'll be there.
Where's
But
the
it won't work the second time.
There's
What
an
if one
injured
of them
bird
tell
out front,
you
David.
there's an injured bird in America and they need you to go over?
And then, well, you know what I would do. You know, I would start ringing people in America to try and get it help. You know, you've got to look
David.
at this.
David, did you see what Dre put in the chat?
No.
That's how I
You-
get David. That's how I draw David out of England. Be like, there's an
You-
injured bird over here, and I'll come out.
you
the bushes
might
and
wanna-
kick him right in the shin.
You might want to read Dre's comment there,
I've
David.
read.
Ray,
I'm
stop
ignoring
it.
I'm ignoring him.
Okay.
Dre, if you really want to give it like you're giving it, get on the fucking panel and give it. Right, let's make it more interesting.
It is 3:45 his time.
Can't when
I
you're a
don't-
keyboard
Whoa,
warrior
whoa, whoa,
like
whoa.
Dre.
We can't have keyboard warriors in the
shit.
chat like Dre. Get on the panel. Come on. Andrew, shut up. I'm trying to get him on the panel here.
Hey, Captain, check this thing out. This is a speedometer
Ready.
I can put on my
What's that?
drone, put on my drone or my RC cars, and it
Well,
tells
that's cool,
the
bro.
G-force. You can do like 0 to 60,
I can't believe you
0 to
told me
40,
that.
and it records a whole bunch of cool stuff.
That's pretty cool.
I'm like,
But
Now-
you can put it on your drone
You're right,
or
what they say.
anything
Yeah.
that moves really.
You get me a Dr. Pepper?
Can I have a cup of tea?
No.
The
I wanna put it on my
G-forces
Well, you're
would
not
be
having a cup
interesting to see.
of
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It shows up as a little graph that shows
keep that in
your speed and the G-force, and then the time at the bottom from like whenever it started till whenever it ended. It you know what I mean? It graphs it all.
After the bill goes,
Yep.
you'll see what it is.
Any of you guys follow the Olympics?
guys.
No.
Don't go too far.
It'd be
Don't
interesting
what
to
is
see how
it?
fast
The
your drone
Olympics?
turns when you're doing 99.9 miles an hour.
Yeah, or how many G's it pulls.
No, I don't watch the Olympics.
I want to know how fast it goes, and it also record the height. Like my FPV
know what?
drones, it don't tell me none of that.
I was really pissed off. We didn't get into this. We didn't get past the semi-finals of the cleaning up.
I don't ever watch it. I don't think I've ever watched the Olympics. That shit's boring.
No.
No.
I'm just asking because they're being using lots of FPV drones. Lots.
Luge is one of them.
Yeah, luge, skiing.
Well, they're not only
Downhill.
FPV drones. If you take it, you look it up, Ed,
Good, I mean,
they're
Bob's
flying
good.
those great big huge $10,000-$15,000 drones.
Yeah.
Center lifters.
Paul,
Yeah,
was
you're talking
one
about
of
like
your
Sony and the
Yeah,
Sonys and shit like that.
They're using
is-
specialized
is-
FPV drones called
is
center
it-
lifters.
isn't your old drone about that price?
Both pairs of the-
Oh, I've had them that price before, but the new ones, no. The prices come down on drones so much; it's just fantastic.
The drones they're using in the Olympics are like a monster FPV drone that's
Yeah.
got 8 blades, and then they have a Sony camera or a Red Komodo mounted on top.
And
The
they
camera
got
itself costs like $5.
big ass batteries too.
Yep.
Oh, those cameras can be upwards of $20,000-$30,000.
Yeah, if they're doing the
Right.
Olympics, they probably got like a 30 grand setup. The camera
but the
alone
one-
was probably 20 grand.
The one I was
So I s-
watching earlier where they go down that fucking tunnel on the ice, but inside that little cart, they were using small FPVs.
Bobsled.
Yeah,
Bob
five.
said, yeah.
They do use 5 inchers in more confined areas because they're a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
safer
Not a back.
than a center lifter. If you accidentally crash and come near
JDS.
somebody, center lifter is going to kill you. 5 inch will just injure you.
You want mummy?
Oh,
doing you.
good evening,
You want
JDS.
Daddy to go. Hey, Daddy, go.
Hey, JDS.
So if you guys could see right now, this little birdie, this little cockatiel, right? It doesn't matter who you are. You take her away from me, and I turn back up. She'll find me.
Sounds like Sarah.
Try and message her and tell her you said that, Justin.
No, this little girl, our only female bird, right? Because I saved her life when she was an egg 3 times, brought her back to life.
What's her name?
Star.
Star.
And and because I fed her and everything, literally, when I go away, she goes into a depressive state.
Is that her in the
What's up,
picture?
JDS?
No,
And
that's my new rescue I'm getting on Thursday.
That's Vinny.
That's Vinny.
and then when David comes back in the room, he's like, "You back?"
How old is it? Do you know?
What, Vinny?
The new one you're getting.
The new one is 2 years old. There is
And
a possibility it's related to Pickle
We've got tickets.
because the lady said that it came from Essex.
Has he got a ring on?
Yeah.
I'll check its ring.
Could it be a cousin?
What was that,
That-
Andy?
That's cool.
What's the average lifespan of those?
30 years.
The average?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Some of the bigger parrots live to be 70, 80 years old.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about the cockatiel.
No.
How
Oh,
long
so
do
that's
they
not a cockatiel. That's a Quaker. That should live till, on average, about 30. The cockatiel, on average, lives 10 to 15 years.
That's pretty
However, all 6 of our cockatiels are over that age.
Right.
That's
It
a good
probably
thing.
depends on like how good they're taken care of, how happy
Yeah.
they are. Probably extends their lives.
Yeah. So the oldest we've had when she came to us when she was 29, and she lived till she was 31 and a half.
All right, guys,
At
I'm jumping
20
off. I'll catch you later.
Catch you later, Justin.
Why doesn't-
So
Hey,
29
Justin, have a safe trip tomorrow.
Have a good sleep.
So when Bobby came to us, the owner said, "I've had this bird for 29 years, but I've got a bird allergy, so I can't keep it anymore." No, it weren't. It was a vet bill allergy.
Right. A lot of people get in too deep. They want a pet, but they don't want the financial responsibility. Properly taken care of it.
One of my biggest problems that I've had now when I take in a bird, I make them sign adoption forms, and I give them a 2-week grace period. And in that grace period, any vet bills that bird needs, they must pay to get the bird back. Right? Because what we was finding, people was realizing what I was doing, and they would take the bird, they would bring the bird to me, sign it over. I'd go and get the bird its treatment that it needs, and then they'd come back and go, "Oh, I was really missing the bird. Can I have the bird back?" And cause up such a stink that you just have to give them the bird back.
Oh no, you pay the bill, you can have it back.
Yeah. So now it all gets done legally and in writing and stuff like that. I give them a 14-day cooling off period.
Definitely gotta cover yourself.
JDS is asking, how are you and Laura doing, David?
Well,
What was that?
JDS asked David, "Hey Birdman and Laura, how are you doing?"
We're doing all right, JDS. What the hell are you doing, Laura?
this is how close I need to get to the screen to read. Stop petting me on the head.
That's what I was thinking. So I was like, excuse me.
Now you know how I feel.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, you need to get yourself a monocle.
Mark, did you get your filament?
Yeah.
I think it's where the drops are still wearing off.
Yeah. You're very demanding, Star. I
Well,
st-
they-
I st- yeah,
Yeah,
I
well,
stopped
they
stroking her
dilate-
head and she bit me.
The worst thing about that is if you go to the eye hospital in summer and they give you the dilation drops, and you walk out into the sunshine.
Oh, don't.
Do a head, Laura.
I got lost coming out the hospital.
Hey, Paul, Loki's got a new thing now. I gotta be careful. That's the white one, right?
Yeah.
He follows me around. They all follow me around. But I'll go in the middle bathroom to go to the bathroom, and I'll be standing there going to the bathroom, and Loki stands there and watches me, right? Now, if I walk out of there to go pick up anything or come back without closing that door, he'll walk over by the toilet, lift up his leg, and pee on the toilet.
Oh, nice. Inside?
No,
He's
on the
learning
toilet.
from the best.
Oh, on the toilet.
He'll
Oh,
come walking
Yeah.
out of there, strutting out of there, going in there, pee on the floor. Well, he done peed on the floor.
Now, Joel, we've
He
told
says,
you.
well, I see you
Right.
do it.
Exactly, Joel.
Oh my God.
We know that you cock your leg up against the toilet and just piss.
Well, he sees me standing there going to the bathroom, so he comes in there and does it after me.
Yeah, but
He
you
says,
don't
well, I
have to
see
cock
you
your leg
do
up.
it. I guess that's the way to do it, you know?
you should make him a little ramp to the top of the toilet. So
That's
he
what I
goes right
think I'm
in.
going to do.
Print
See,
something.
That's
print it.
unbelievable. We started doing that about a week ago. If I
That's
leave
pretty
that
cool.
door open for a second, he comes prancing out, and I go in there, and sure enough, he don't sprinkle.
But
That's pretty
why
cool,
is-
though. Like,
It's
but
good.
what spurred this habit?
I don't know. I think he's trying to tell me that's his toilet. Because if I came in, I came in the other day ready for this shit.
Huh.
Put my Mavic case on the ground, walked up, came back, and there was pee on the side. He walked up and peed on it to tell me that's
Oh.
mine.
I love you, baby.
And that's what he's doing. He wants it's
Oh my
marketed
God.
for him.
territory. Yeah.
Randy,
Yeah, he-
your mic's muted.
Muted.
That's
Randy, your
marketing.
mic.
Yeah, because he's marking the territory. That's what he's doing. I told
think
him,
your
I said,
mic's turned
bullshit.
off,
This ain't
Randy.
yours.
He hasn't said anything, David.
Oh, he was.
Hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you
now,
now.
yeah.
The other morning I got up, I went and used the bathroom, and then I came back, got back in bed, and then I got up about an hour later and went in there, and I looked down, I could have swore the damn toilet was leaking. Come to find out, when I was pissing, it was dark, and I was pissing all over the all over the floor. Didn't even go in the toilet.
You were
guess it was-
sleepwalking?
I guess it was going down like the back of it. I was aiming too high. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you the
No,
funniest thing
you
that ever
were-
happened was one of my
you were-
stepkids years ago.
Oh,
I
fuck.
was laying there at night about 3 in the morning, and I heard him get out of bed and walk to the bathroom. And whenever you heard something walk, I always woke up, right? I heard him walk in the bathroom. Then I heard this metal sound. It's like a 10 sound. I'm saying, what the hell is he doing? I got up, walked in there, he was peeing in a garbage can.
No, I wasn't sleepwalking. It was dark. Usually I can aim pretty good. I can see the bowl. You know what I mean? I can't see real good, but I can see to hit the bowl.
You better put a
But-
night light in there.
That one.
But yeah, but it was.
Or that one.
It wasn't going in because I thought the toilet had a leak. I'm like, you know what? I put because I
That
remember
one, the
peeing
only
and
one
it,
got in.
I quit. I didn't hear the splashing no more,
That one
so I had to find the hole again. The bowl.
So you missed. When you found the hole, you missed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I didn't
Paul-
realize it was that
Paul-
much.
That's why Paul sits down. He don't. He want to make sure.
That's just that black one.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
shit,
go.
that's funny.
It's too cold in my bathroom. I
Similar.
can't sit down on
It's a
that.
lot cheaper.
But I mean, he walked in right
Don't
behind
like
me the
that
other
one.
day. I
Don't
saw
like
him walk in, and I walked
Not
down
your
the hall. I
bed,
said, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, no,
Came
don't
back,
like it.
and I caught him with his leg up, peeing on the side of the toilet.
Right,
No.
which one?
That's
Dude,
messed.
stop!
Right.
And then he looks at
Funny.
me like, "Well, you do
Not
it."
that one.
On the side of the toilet's okay, but the side of my Maverick case, that's crossing the line.
Oh, he peed right on that case
So
when
it
I
don't
left
matter
it on
what
the
colour
ground.
bottom, does it?
No, as long as it's not red.
I
Luckily
came
he
in the other
didn't
day with the
pee.
Air 3S. Well, it's
Luckily he
a
didn't-
waterproof case.
Luckily, the
They
case
don't
is
look like-
waterproof,
Yeah.
and luckily
Get a couple of
the
packs.
Mavic wasn't on the floor, and he peed on it.
Well, I put something down the other day, and I put it down. He started walking that way. I said, "Boy, you pee on that thing. I'll put you out of here." And he walked away.
Yeah.
Look at
I said, "It's not yours. It's mine."
And
But that's what they do. All of a sudden, he'll see something he
I know.
wants. He'll go over there and he'll pee on it, right?
You got enough.
And then,
Yeah, he's marking his
then,
territory.
then Cleo will walk over there, look at it, and she'll
Fine,
pee
you
right
do.
over him.
That's why if I when and if I get if and when I get a dog, it's going to be a female.
Well, that's no. Hey, wait. He'll mark it, and she'll go get right over where he did it and mark it.
But at least when she goes, she doesn't like piss on stuff. She just goes right on the floor.
Get rid
I,
of
Oh,
I,
it's a pain
I
in the
swear to
ass.
God, once I watched the neighbors had two Westies.
No, you love them, don't you?
So
She's
the
on.
female was in front, the male went up next to him and turned his leg, and the female bolted because he almost peed on her head.
Oh
He
shit.
almost peed on her. He was claiming her. That's what he was doing. What you buying, Paul?
Nothing. I'm just thinking about making you the host.
What are you thinking about ships?
No, about Joe gonna take over the stream.
Paul's
Why
getting tired, ready for
you
Ninja.
getting tired?
Yeah.
Well, we could cut it. It don't matter.
Yeah,
If you
no,
want,
I'm
you
getting
can leave.
ready to get off too. I gotta get something to eat.
Joe, I'll make you the host and you can do what you want to do. You want to keep it running or whatever.
Okay, I'll just whenever anybody's ready to go, I'll let them know.
Hey, you're it.
Sounds
Oh,
like chili
no,
for
not
Randy.
Joe.
Get rid, Captain Joe. You're
I'm it.
taking a
Okay,
shit.
bye, David. You going?
Let me
I'm just
guess.
I'm just gonna get a bowl of cereal. So if you're gonna stay on, I'll stay on for a few.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
keep it on.
It- yeah,
All
it
I'm
was like
doing is
the-
editing.
Yeah, it was like this morning. Joe was like, "Yeah, we'll stay on. Make David the host." And then Paul was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll make David the host." And then as he left, he went, "Joe, I've made you the host."
He said, "Yeah, Joe, you're the host. I made David the host."
Hey, Joe. Joe, I know
What?
you're busy. When
That's
you're
what
not busy, check your message and then write me back.
Yeah, well,
That wasn't answering my question.
I'm busy, but I'm not. I'm
Hey,
just
Dom,
goofing.
see, I tell your eyes off.
I know you're busy.
I love it.
Hey, we all got to be nice. He's the host. We got to be nice to him, mate.
I'm not going to be nice to him.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
So, Joe, I heard about there's National Guardsmen doing patrol. Went to the
You heard about
bathroom
that too?
at the bar and left
He in
his
a
gun
bunch
in
of
there.
trouble. He's in a bunch of trouble. He went to the bathroom at one of the bars, one of the restaurants, or it was at a hotel. And when he left, he went out of there and he left his weapon in the bathroom. AR-15 left it in the bathroom.
So when they went to open the next day, they found the AR.
No, they found it that night. Somebody said, hey, they got a rifle in the bathroom. So they called the police. Police came down and realized it was the National Guard. Then they contacted the National Guard that was patrolling the quarter. And they said, who's missing your weapon? And the guy said, oh, shit.
That's good. No.
So does he get fired for that?
Well, he's not getting fired, but he'll probably whatever he's getting in a lot of trouble for it. He might get discharged for it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because we knew he'd get shellacking for it.
Yeah, he'll have to go up for disciplinary action. Depends on how far they put it, you know.
If they're cheap enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost him. It's gonna cost him something, rank or something.
Oh, definitely.
You know them long white trays? They're not good for them. So I'm going to go back to
When I
them.
was in boot camp, we were making the tents.
Not bop.
When we were doing a
No.
little 3-day deal, and they had a big bonfire in the middle,
That's what I'm going to teach a new one.
like a big
Not
pit,
going to be pop with a new one.
and we had all our tents around it. And I'm doing my tent and everything, and I'm doing all this, and I turn around and I reach over, my rifle's gone.
Who's on my head?
And I'm looking at it and I'm saying, oh shit. I looked
Did
around
she
for it thinking
actually
it
know
fell
about
and
that?
what didn't fall. It was gone, right?
No.
I put her on it.
I wasn't paying attention to it.
Moved.
One of the drill instructors walked by, just took it. Right? So I look over by the
Got
pit.
nibbles
They
on
got
my
the
head.
company commander standing there, and they got a drill stick standing there. He's got a rifle in his hand.
He's already been
And
today.
I said, I know that's mine.
What is that was up
So I
my
went
sleeve?
over there and I
It
said,
looks a bit like a moth.
yeah, what?
Hey, you two lovebirds, can you keep it down
It's not fluff.
over there?
Yeah. I
It was
said,
flying
I said,
in my
private
sleep.
request permission to speak to drill instructor, sir. He goes,
You talking?
what do you want?
Talking
I
to
said,
me?
Sir, the private. I said, sir, the private believes that the weapon is the private's, that it was by the tent and it's no
Keep that with
longer
you at
there.
all times.
And he looks at it and he goes, so you know this is yours? He said, I said, yes, sir. He goes, company commander says, how bad do you want it? This is the lieutenant, right? He says, how bad do you want it? Sir, the private wants it very bad. You know, he says, well, you need to come take a walk straight over here, through this fire pit to get it. Like this. And I looked at this fire pit, and this fire pit was a good, I'd say 30 foot and it was just starting, and it wasn't that high yet. I started walking across it like that. I got about 3 steps into it. He goes, stop, get out of the fire pit, get out of it. Like that. Walked over, handed me the thing, didn't bother me, didn't even say anything to me. Gave me this, said, go back, do what you were doing. Okay, you all right? Go. They weren't about to take a chance of me getting hurt.
Yeah, you got.
But I was gonna get the damn thing.
Did you burn your foot?
Nah, I didn't burn nothing. I got a little scuff on I got some soot and stuff on it. Had to go clean the shoes up, the boots up. But I was gonna get it. Hell, I'd rather go get it than have to do 100 push-ups, whatever they were gonna make me do. I was getting it back. But I was stop, go, get out of that, get out that part.
I thought he was playing a joke on you or something.
Well, he might have been playing a joke on me. I just started walking. I went, I sir, started walking. I figured I'd get through it, But I was getting that rifle back. I'll put it this way, that rifle was never out of my sight again.
Yeah, no doubt.
What would you do, Ed?
I don't know.
Same thing?
Probably.
I would have confronted the drill instructor.
I would just went up and grabbed it if it was mine.
They don't just go up and get it. You better ask permission to even go talk to them.
Right.
Yeah, I would have confronted both of them and say,
For
"Excuse me, that's
13 weeks,
mine."
they teach you how to obey everything. You get a whole new language.
All about this.
You do everything quick, prompt. Everything. You get consistent on what you're doing, and then when you go home after that 13 weeks, you be talking shit. And nobody understand what you're saying because you got a whole new language.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
It's a whole different thing.
It's all about discipline and efficiency.
Yep.
And you're
I'll tell you what, I'd do it all
over.
over again. If I could do it all over again, do it all over again.
Right, Joe? And your walking is totally different, right?
If I had to do it over again, I would have joined it. I would have joined it.
It's a whole different, like I told y'all one time, my cousin used to tell me he hated going somewhere with me because of what he called command presence. Just the way I walk, the way I act, because he said they just ignore me and they talk to you. And he's right. I told him, I said, yes. And when he started work, he's been working EMS for 30-something years. And he said, I thought I had command presence. He said, but I know you still got it. You can tell it's just when I walk in the room with them. He says, it's not the same. He said, it won't be the same. And I can see the difference in my son. And Justin, as a cop, I can see his command presence. It's a whole different kind. But when Nick is in the room with the captain, Marine Corps presence, you can see the difference in that.
But your son inherited that from you.
No, he did not. The one that's the police officer got it by being a cop for 2 years and working around good cops. Learning how to take control. Now, he may have seen me take control a few times.
He wants to know
He had an idea, but you got to learn that on your own. You can't just get it.
JD said, "Good grief, Joe."
Yep. You got to get it. You can't just learn it.
Work with them a bit more then.
The other night when I was flying the drones up, as soon as the cops started walking over with the barricades, I said, "This is my car. My car's right here." I had my press stuff on. I said, "Yeah, okay, Joe." Like that. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be flying a drone if anybody got a question." I didn't ask. Just told them I'm doing it.
Or the other day you said, "That's me flying the drone." You reaching over next to you to your little friend, Mr. H&K.
I think it was Johnny that posted this morning or yesterday. I seen it on Facebook about no flying drones during the parades.
Well, it depends on the parades. In New Orleans, you can't do it.
Yeah, till like 8 o'clock at night or something.
Yeah, New Orleans, you can't do it at all.
Yeah.
Some places try to. They haven't pulled that rule here yet.
But don't they use a drone in the parade to record parts of it with a drone or something?
No, they got Homeland Security going around looking at the crowds.
Oh.
Homeland Security, State Police, all of that have their drones up. But it's all coordinated.
I thought part of Homeland Security was all in Minneapolis and out near Arizona.
Homeland Security, we got 450 National Guardsmen right now down here for Mardi Gras. And they've got, I think Homeland Security said they got 200. Now, when I go out next weekend, this Saturday, on the corner, that whole intersection, the 4-lane intersection, the 4 highway, that whole median area is gonna be cordoned off, and they'll have Homeland Security, state police, everybody up in there. And they'll be with their armored vehicle, everything right there.
Is that typical, or are they expecting something?
No, after that thing last year with the guy in the French Quarter, New Year's Eve at midnight that went running through it. The following Mardi Gras, they've been going on what they call a Tier 1 alert. That's possible something happening, but they may not even know anything, but they're gonna go Tier 1 alert, because then they could invoke armed forces, and they could get everybody else down here, Homeland Security involved. They just want the backup. Our police can handle mostly everything because they're used to the stuff. You'd be looking around, and now they wear the vest so you can see them in the crowd. But if you look in a normal city block with say 800 people in a city block watching a parade, you may see 5 police officers for the 800 people, right? But let something go down right there, and all of a sudden you're gonna have 50 police officers. They come out of nowhere. Yeah, a few years ago, a guy got shot right there on the corner. And when that guy got shot on the corner, you should have seen him jumping fences from everywhere, every direction.
Andrew's been busted again. No goodbye.
Yeah, he turned around. He turned around, made a face, cut off, and got up.
His mama came home.
Yeah, it could have been.
Randy, that is one energetic child.
Oh, you have no idea, man.
I am so tired just watching him rock backwards and forwards.
That's cool, though. He's having fun. Look.
Oh,
He stopped.
He's autistic. If you know anything about autism, he's stimming.
Yeah. No, my granddaughter is like that, bro.
Yeah, he's stimming.
She'll watch, bro. My granddaughter, she's 13. She's going on 14. She'll watch a Disney movie. After the movie is over, she'll react that whole movie, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the beginning to the end.
He's really smart. He just doesn't communicate well.
Yeah. Same thing with her. She can't speak very well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what they say. That's what they say Sheldon Cooper's based on. He's so smart, but he can't communicate properly.
Right, but if I tell him to do something, he'll do it. Most of the time.
In other words, you can't tell him to rob a bank.
No.
Could you imagine it? You tell him as a joke, he come back and he's there counting the money.
Like when we come in from the bus stop, he'll come in and start walking immediately over to the kitchen. I'll say, Jace, get back here and wipe your feet. He'll look around, come back, and wipe his feet. He listens most of the time.
Gotta go back and fix a poster. Where's he at?
Mark, did you get your filament?
Hey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it arrived at...
How much of it has Kate used?
Oh, none of it yet. I haven't even put it in because the print's still going from this dinner time. It's got another... It's got an... Oh, it's a leatherwork tool organizer that I'm doing for my sister.
You gotta get you like a A1 Mini or something when it's on sale, so you can have a second one going. It's nice to have, because a lot of times you have a print and it's like maybe 2 plates, 3 plates. It's nice to have a second printer to pick up the slack.
Yeah. Well, this is taking 14 hours altogether to do.
Well,
multicolor or single color?
Single color.
Woo. It must be pretty big.
In a couple of months, I am upgrading my
Yeah, it's about
P1P to a P1S.
It's about 8 inches across, 4 inches deep, and it's layered in. It's in 3 different levels, but the end
Right.
level looks like it's about 6 inches tall.
Probably got a lot of infill. That's usually when they take a long time. Probably solid.
Well, it has a lot of tubes.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of sports.
It's well, no, it's designed for putting like the things that you get drill bits in, except it's for stuff for working on leather.
Okay, yeah, like a tool holder.
Yeah,
all the needles and stuff.
Yeah. I just made something like that for all my bottles of shock oil and differential oil.
Yeah.
I'll revoke your pilot's license, mister.
David, why don't you get the P2S instead of the P1S?
Well, it probably will be. I don't know. I'll see what money I can save up and.
Well, the P1S is 479 quid. The P2S is like 599.
Yeah,
Right.
but whatever I get, it's got to have an AMS. I might even just save up and wait till like maybe September, October time and get the top end ones.
I want to get
the
one with
ones that come with the
350.
engravers.
Yeah, the H2D.
Yeah.
I would love to have the H2D with the dual nozzle, but when I upgrade, I at least want a 300 plus millimeter build plate. I want that extra volume.
Yeah.
Because it makes a big difference when you're making like light boxes and just that little bit. See, 10 inches is big, but it, you know what I mean, it's just the more stuff you make it smaller.
I mean, I know they countered it with the dovetail cut things. Because I made that cockatiel, didn't I? Did you see that cockatiel I made?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't see it, David.
Oh God, let me find it.
I'm printing some stuff for my son to take to school on Valentine's Day.
There you go.
Because my daughter wants to take candy, so I'm making my son some Flexi Rexies with hearts to give out.
Oh, you're such a nice dad.
Yeah, the filament arrived.
Appreciate
it
that.
said between 5 and 7 then arrived at about 5:30. So that I thought was quite good.
Yeah.
But the bastard didn't knock on the door. He just left it leaning against the dustbin outside in the front yard.
That's how they do my stuff. Just leave it when
So
I get to the house.
I didn't notice until I thought, hang on, that's a photograph of my bin. What the hell?
Right.
Yeah. Looks like left a parcel there.
Here we go.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's big.
Oh, hold on.
Wow.
Let me pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah, that is good.
That is big. That's
yeah.
cool. You gonna paint it, David?
Yeah, I've got to fill in all the little cracks because that's the only downside to that dovetail. It either slides in too tight or not tight enough.
Right.
Oh.
You can use some type of Bondo to fill all that in. And when
Yeah,
you're
that's what I'm
prepping
going to
it-
do. I'm
when
going to
you're
do
prepping
that.
it- Yeah. When you're
Yeah,
prepping
he's
it-
got.
And
Use
then the
what?
plan is to spray it grey, and then I'm letting my niece, who's doing GCSE art, to paint all the markings and stuff on it.
The feathers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you're going to use the PLA pen?
That is
PLA
pretty cool.
pen. Oh, I know what you're on about. No, not using that.
Use that. You could use that and then sand it down, but it might take some of the detail out of that area.
Yeah.
I need to get me one of those PLA pens.
I've just ordered one. Only about 6, 7, 8 quid off Temu, something like that.
I've
That's
actually
not
got
bad.
one. I've got 3. But I didn't buy them off Temu. I bought them off 1 off Amazon, 2 from Hobbycraft.
That is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it took 4 days to print, and it was based over 12 beds.
Damn. It's probably pretty hefty.
Mm.
To be honest, it's light as shit because it's hollow inside.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Apart from obviously where the dovetails are, where the each piece out is all. Apart from that, the rest of it's all hollow.
Right. Right.
The only
Well,
the only downside is, I mean, somebody showed me how to do the cutting, and I thought, you know what, I got a project to do, and I just got carried away. And then once I printed the first piece and realised, oh shit, 1 foot's the size of one bed.
That's
I was
pretty
like,
cool.
I'm into it now.
Size matters.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, JD.
Well, I'm hoping
Yeah.
this guy on
Using
Marketplace
plexiglass.
sends me a message tomorrow.
Why? What you buying?
Well, it looks like he's given up because he's selling a cheap bed slinger printer and one of these little tiny miniature ones that looks like a kiddie's one.
Oh yeah.
But, and then
Yeah, how much you selling the kiddies one for?
I really don't know because I wasn't really all that interested in that because
'Cause-
I'm after the listing where he's selling 16 rolls of PLA. 12 of them are completely unused. And
Yeah,
the
but-
other four have got
How much
some
is you selling
missing
that for?
70 quid. Works out at just over 4 quid a roll.
Yeah, not bad.
That-
Where's
no,
where's
that's
he
pretty damn
based?
good.
Is he in Manchester?
He's in Prescott near a dock.
Yeah, I might give it a message and see if I can pick it up on the way to picking up this bird.
Picking up this bird, you've got to come about
Uh,
80 miles past Leicester to get here.
Yeah, no. You can just see a Mark though, can't you? Coming on
Damn
polls
it,
in the
why did I
afternoon.
tell him? This is Mark
No.
Rain. This is
No,
Mark Rain.
Mark comes on in the afternoon. Could you believe it? Some fucker just beat me to the filament. And then I come home and go, yeah, I couldn't get the bird. Filament was too heavy.
I hate it. Some of these files, when people make them, I don't know what it is, but like, whenever I try to print multiple on a bed, sometimes it'll have like a shaded layer, like twice the size of the object, so and it won't let you put anything tight together. Like it's got a line out around.
Oh yeah, I know what you're on about.
Yeah, here I'll show you. Hold on. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh no! I know how you can get around that. So
right here, you see?
Yeah.
It won't let me put them tight
I'll
together
be back.
because
I'm
it's
just gonna go use the washroom.
no. It will. Right. Once you've got all of them on the bed that you want on the bed.
Mm. And the good thing about this is that he does mark his stuff down as sold when he sold it because I can
Right,
look
them
at all
bottom
the stuff
ones.
it's already sold.
Randy, them bottom ones,
right.
they can move closer. Move it upwards towards the middle. Yeah, there you go. Not too close to the edge. That'll do.
Right.
Just move that one in a bit. Right. So now, leave it, select that one. Right. Keeping a hold of the control key
Right.
on your keyboard, select all the others. Just keep clicking them. You have to make sure you click the object.
Okay. So I just.
So
okay, hold on.
Right. Are they all select just them on that bed?
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? It's a twat. If you just click off it, fucking. Right click. Now, yes, I think you.
I miss it.
Try again. Right click.
I might have did it on the bed. Hold on.
Yeah, you got to click on one of the objects.
Yeah.
Yeah, right click. You see where it says merge?
Yes.
Click that. Right. Now slice it. By the way, you know, you go back into prepare. You can actually just click slice plate. There you go.
Why did there it goes? Oh, I already did it, so now it's just now it's just saying print.
Yeah. So the good news is now you've done that. Yeah. This is a good thing to do if you're doing one where you've got like a ball shape, and you want to put one underneath to take up bed space. You can do it that way, the merge thing. Also, if you're doing one where it's going to have supports, you try and get it to share the supports. So moving together, and then by clicking merge, it will use the one support and then branch off to do both. Saves a bit of filament.
Right, David, it's a WeFun
I appreciate it.
3D printer. A WeFun Tina 2.
Never
And
heard of
it looks like a kiddie's plastic toy.
Is it orange?
No, it's grey.
Oh, I know what you're on about. No, don't.
It's
don't
got
go on.
it's got a dark grey top with a slot in it that the Bowden tube goes into.
Yeah. I know which one it is.
So the slot must be there because the Bowden tube will go backwards and forwards in the.
No. That printer was my very first printer, one like that, and I actually printed, right, a not an AMS, but the spool holder.
Yeah.
Right, and I screwed the spool holder to the table so it couldn't move. Yeah, I set it printing, and the spool got tangled, and instead of snapping the filament, the printer was still printing. It was swinging the print. The printer was swinging all over in the air. It was going, way.
He's asking 85 quid for it.
Nah, not worth it.
It's got a little screen on the top of it.
What's the brand? What's the brand of it?
WeFun. WeeFun.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with it.
Yeah, WeFun.
I'm not interested in the printer.
I bet if I go on Amazon, it'll be something like 60 quid.
Yeah. The other one he's selling is a Sovol.
He's interested in the filament.
SV06, which he's asking 100 quid for. Yeah, I'm just after the filament.
Is it a T? Did you say a Tina 2?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not too bad actually. It's a beginner's open source one, but no, I wouldn't. There's not much you can do with them. They're more for kids.
I have no intentions of them. It looks like Fisher Price toy.
Oh, actually, Mark, you could buy one, print out some bamboo logos, stick it on. Okay, I got your bamboo printer.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she'd appreciate that. You fucking kill. Anyway, her printer has gone on hold today.
Oh, what's the next project?
Oh no, she just had to pay 360 quid for a pair of fucking glasses.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did she not get an NHS voucher?
Yeah, but they only give you 90 quid.
Yeah, but friend, back off. Specsavers, 2 for 1, that's 69 quid.
Yeah, trouble is she doesn't go to Specsavers, she goes to my opticians, who I've not been to for donkey's years.
Yeah, Specsavers have taken over a lot of NHS contracts.
But apparently the lenses, I mean, she only paid something like 60, 70 quid for the frames. The lenses have cost a fortune.
Yeah.
Because she's got really thick lenses.
Yeah, but go to Specsavers, you get them thinned down for a tenner.
Oh no, they can't thin these down.
Trust me, they can. If you see, so a couple of, I think it was last year when I decided, I got an idea. I'm going to save 10 quid on my glasses. I'm not going to pay for the thinning down. And they came out with these glasses. And I'm telling you now, it looked like somebody had smashed 2 whiskey bottles, right, and just stuck them in the frame. The glass was so thick, it was like, the fuck is that?
Like some Coke bottles.
Literally, they were sat on my. I could feel the lens on my face, and the actual glasses were sat on my end, right on the end of my nose, like a professor would wear them. I looked at the guy and I went, "Did anybody not think of ringing me and saying you want these thinning down?" And he went, "Well, we can thin them down for you." So they went off, got thinned down, come back, and now literally they're like, I don't know, half the thickness of a pen, if that.
Yeah.
What I do for these people? Rand, you got to see this picture. Look at this crazy picture. Hold on. These are 2 seniors. They had to get a group. The 2 of them, they've been friends for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the picture I had to do for them.
What the? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, the other one's holding the other one like this. 'Cause I had to move all my stuff around to make it fit right.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
Only
Is that
if
a
I was-
bowl?
Buy the bitch.
Only if I was 20 years
Now I've got a
younger.
question. Did you get it with the other girl carrying the other one?
Nah. And they did it last year too. They bought one last year like that. Same one. Every year they've been doing that same picture.
Were they cheerleaders?
No, the 2 track stars.
Track stars.
The one holding the other one up. She got her poster. She got about 30 ribbons and medals.
That's cool.
I made her wait. She took the picture out of the back, and she said, "When can I do a group? You got to wait till we're finished." Like that made her wait to sit there till we're finished.
Yeah, there you go. Make them earn it.
I said, "Y'all got time to figure out what y'all want, you know?"
Peekaboo.
Okay, I'm done with this.
Okay.
I want to save it. See if it's gonna make me save it as a big format. I got all these. It's gonna make me go back and save it as a large format.
You know what's really pissed me off? I've been doing all these lithophane over the last few days. And I thought, right, I only need one more to make what I'm making. And I printed it, and according to the printer, it's exactly the right size. But it's come out, and it's 2 sizes times bigger. How the fuck's that happened?
Oh, shit. So I gotta open a whole nother Bamboo page to keep that one going.
Bamboo.
Oh, that's what I like about Bamboo. You can actually open multiple
Yeah.
bamboos and carry on pissing around.
Do the damn thing.
Ed, please
Yes.
check your messages.
I just
Oh.
did. I did it.
Ed. Okay. Ed, please ignore my request for you to check your messages.
No problem,
Yeah.
sir.
Come on, you son of a.
Beep.
Oh,
I need
Yes,
some
Dusty.
more-
I would be cool to see it, bro.
I need to upgrade my RAM from 32 to 64.
Shouldn't need to.
I want to.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The price of memory right
now. Now
I need-
the question is,
I need the
how much
MT
do you want?
50
Yeah, you've got
I
to
gotta-
make sure that when you sell your house, it covers the cost of the RAM.
Yeah, right. And I gotta have certain ones for this because this isn't a traditional PC build. This is a Alienware, so everything's compact. So I need the MTs, I think, 5600.
Right, before you even go any further with that, Randy, make sure you do one of them part checks because I reckon you might find that now Dell's taken over Alienware. A lot of it gets bottlenecked with different shitty parts.
Yeah, I've been looking at it. It said most of them will work. I think I can use Corsair ones, but they got to be 5600.
No.
I think
I'm not
Alex-
talking about the RAM.
Okay.
Talking about the other parts. So you could chuck in an extra 32 gig of RAM, but because of other parts being crammed in and cut back on, it bottlenecks there, so you're wasting that 32 gig of RAM.
Right.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not going to make any difference. Just make sure the bottleneck, where he's slowing down or anything, is not something else first.
That makes sense.
It's a known thing with Dell and Alienware.
Yeah, you're right. I was reading something about that because somebody was saying like if you upgrade to 64, it won't bring it to that capability because it bottlenecks somewhere. I was reading something about that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I just don't get why computer manufacturers in this day and age would try to cram everything in just to make a smaller case. Cases are pretty cheap as it is.
Watch, this thing's going to send this computer's going to, or not computer, the printer's going to throw an error that says bed obstruction. Bed must have touched something. It seems like it does it all the time, but it doesn't affect it the way it prints.
Is it sat on the
I did a calibration yesterday, full
no,
calibration.
but is it sat on the bed properly?
Yeah.
And the right way round?
Yep. Yes, it is. Well, it does. See, it's got the tab in the back. Sometimes it was doing it like every other print, and then it would still work, but it did it yesterday, and it stopped it. It wouldn't print.
Yeah.
So I did a full
feeling-
calibration on everything, so I'm hoping it don't do
So
it.
I've got a feeling on my printer, the left Z threaded bar, Z axis bar, I've got a feeling it's either got a kink in it somewhere, or it's worked its way loose because when I get to a certain height, it'll just the print moves in that sort of corner and then just continues. It's really weird.
Right.
And it's always at that point, bam, and it'll just carry on the print. And it's literally a millimeter, not even that, just enough so you can see it.
I wonder how easy the belt is to change on the A1s. I know they're a pain in the ass on
Don't know what that. What colour are you printing with, Randy?
blue.
I was gonna say I can't see anything on that screen.
No, it's because. Well, I don't think you can. I think I got it pulled up so big. Let me see.
Quiet, please.
It literally looks like it's going round but not printing. It probably is.
No, it's still doing its thing. It's homing toolhead.
Oh,
It's
don't-
XYZ, so it goes through a bunch of different bullshit before it starts printing.
yeah. To tighten the belts, Randy. What printer you got? The P1S.
No. I was wondering how hard it's going to be to change the belt on the A1. I know it's a pain in the ass on the X1 Carbon, but I wonder how much easier it is to do on the A1. It's got to be a lot easier because it's not enclosed.
I don't know. I actually think it might be slightly harder. I can't remember if someone said that because it's a smaller printer, some of the stuff is closer together, so you can't get in properly.
Right.
I might be wrong.
I'm working. Stop. Wait a minute.
What are the different conditions you need between PLA and PETG?
PETG's a little bit. PETG's like 210 to 290, and I think PLA's like 260 to 240 or something. It's a higher temperature for PETG.
My PLA is 220.
No. He's on about Fahrenheit.
Right.
Yeah. So he's correct. I think PETG is slightly higher temperature, but you get a lot more failed prints with PETG.
Yeah, a lot more bed adhesion issues. PETG is between 230C and 250C, and the bed temperature 70C to 90C.
Well, that's quite a lot more than 50. The PLA is 55C on the bed and 220 on the head.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
well,
190 to 220, with many users finding success.
Actually, Mark, if you look on your filaments, different filaments have different temperatures. Also, for the bed, 55 is okay, but I always go 65.
Right.
Yeah, I do too. 50. I always change it to 65, and I turn all the fans off. If you ever have any adhesion issues, or if you print something real big and it starts warping a little bit, turn all the fans off, and it prints so much better.
Well, you don't turn the part cooling fan off, or else it all fucking starts melting.
No, that won't affect that. When I go into the prep and go to your filament, click on the 3 dots, click edit, and then go to the cooling. You turn off where it says keep fan always on. Uncheck that, and then go down to the bottom when it says our auxiliary part cooling fan. I turn that down to 0, but it still runs.
It still runs.
It's not the print. It's not that's the auxiliary part cooling fan. It's not the print head fan. It's the fan that blows across the bed.
Right.
Yeah. So also, Mark, once it's done a couple of layers, you can turn it back on.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I've found that turning the temperature down on the filament on the second and third layer gives it a better bed adhesion, and then turning it back up and it'll just go back to. It doesn't make a difference. Only take it down by like 10 degrees.
I have noticed that on the last few prints that I've done, when you go to touch it after it's finished printing, it's still stuck to the bed. But you leave it about half an hour cooling down in there and it just slides off.
Yeah, they recommend you doing that. They recommend that you let it cool down naturally instead of trying to break it off. But
I've never let it cool down. As soon as that print's finished, it's off the bed and the next one's going.
I'm the same way. Unless it's something that's really delicate and has some thin parts, then I'll let it cool down. But you can put it on a fan or something, and that helps it too.
The other thing is as well, if you can get 2 magnetic beds, you can take the bed off and leave that to one side with its print on it, and then put the new bed on.
Yeah, I have ordered another bed.
Yeah, I need to get a new bed as well.
I need to get another textured bed because I have a smooth bed and all the 3D plates, but I need to get an extra textured bed for each printer.
You guys should print what JD just posted.
What is it?
Go check it out. Check it out.
This better not be porn.
No, it's not porn. No. It's pretty cool actually.
Please let it be porn.
What is it?
Oh, I've seen
Please
these.
stop.
It's pretty cool, eh? Those spinners.
Yeah, a little spinner. You
All
push
right,
it,
yeah.
and it goes zoom.
Yeah, I have one of those, but it's a little different. It's got a rod that you feed to pull the rod out and does the same thing.
Actually, do you know what I 3D printed? A little fly gun. You know, so it's got the fly squatter bit on the end of the thing. Put a spring on it, and when you fire it,
Stop,
it
please.
fires the netting bit at the fly. So the fly tries to fly away. It goes, bam! It's got a bigger area. But what I also did as well, put string on it so I could just pull it back in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to take off. I gotta get kids ready, get stuff ready for in the morning.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll catch you later, Randy.
I'm gonna be cutting out of here too. So anybody want it, or you want to just shut it down?
No, I'll shut it down. We're gonna go
now.
bed.
Yeah, it's 20 to 1.
All right,